Um, they,
Well,
they both they both actually rotate out, but if you have Omega Tech in play, those ones in play do not get rotated out. It's a long time. We already know what you guys
yeah.
have. Do you guys want new cards or no?
Well, the only problem is I don't remember what the only thing I remember was goggles that basically
Uh,
interacted with.
no, I understand. I have the cards still, and the lists. So let me see here. I'll tell you what you guys got.
I thought I had
Actually,
some.
scratch that. Because of the situation where you're at, you do not have your Omega Tech. It's all gone. That's right. Um. Okay. So you'll keep your alpha mutations are the same. Your Omega Tech is gone. Uh, Guy, with where you're at right now, uh, your weapons are gone. Your armor is gone. James, your arms are completely covered by some sort of cylindrical encasing. Um, both arms. You feel that. You don't see anything right now. What do you guys last remember from last week? This is where we go. This is where we're starting from. What do you guys remember from last week at the end? Fought the monster,
Well, the monster were fighting, killing it. I was going, damn, I'd like to cut a sample of that thing.
and you were with um, the photonic yeti and
Yeah,
the
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 teleporter
charismatic,
vampire.
master Yan. Yes.
the charismatic vampire.
So, what do you guys remember? Tell me.
A lot of acid being spewed by everybody
Mm-hmm.
or by this thing.
On everyone, yeah.
Guys, God,
It was like a shower.
Yeah,
It was like a shooting fire hoses of acid.
yeah,
Okay.
and everybody took some damage that with it, and some more than others. And we eventually did defeat it. I
yeah,
think
yeah,
because you never know
we
if it.
did. We did defeat it.
You guys split it in
Oh,
half in two halves, and when it was split in half, the back half had two thermite grenades that
that's right.
10T had shot into it, and the front half, the rest of you guys were killing it. I don't.
Able to hack
Yeah,
I think we finally hacked it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
What else do you remember?
Well, like I said, I wanted to get a sample of the thing, but unfortunately, I didn't have anything to put in it.
Okay, but what else do you remember after that? I need you guys to tell me. It's important.
I
You
could take notes.
it
No,
All right, the scenario was you went to the psychic pool, and the crack
right.
in the floor. Actually, you did take a sample of it, James. And
I got the fluid.
when you went to your boat, the results came back that it was regenerating. And even when they tried to destroy the sample was a piece of its own life. And so you guys figured out that you had to go back down there and get it. You Master Yan and Anila, the Yeti, all of you guys realized the danger of this creature. At the same time, Robot City requested for you to come back for a debriefing, and you said to wait because these things were happening, and then they said okay. So now you went back to go destroy the creature after finding out it was going to regenerate. So you went back to the psychic pool after it was
Right.
destroyed, and this is your first time being here. The psychic pool had a huge crack in the floor, and that went down to the subway. That's where the creature that mutated in the pool went down. So you guys went down the hole into the subway, and you pursued it in the subway and killed it on the tracks. And then you guys came back out the subway, going up to the pool, and you got inside of Master Yan's Volkswagen, getting ready to drive back to your boat, right? Do you remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I think that's where we left off. Yeah,
yes.
that's where we left off.
Well, as you guys got in the vehicle, and closed the doors and the engine turned on, roll you guys' wisdom to see if you know what happened.
I just love these.
It's a
this dot.
hard modifier. Hard
Right.
modifier.
Wisdom is mine's +3, so that's an 18.
Good. James, what did you get? Your wisdom was
7.
Okay, 7. Okay. James, all you can recall is you got in the vehicle, the doors closed, the engine turned on, and that's it. That's all you remember.
Oh no, car bomb.
Huh?
Car bomb. Sorry,
What?
go ahead.
Car bomb? What are you talking
Car
about?
bomb.
Guy, you remember
Yes, sir.
as soon as the car doors closed and the Yeti hopped in the back of the truck and then the vampire turned on his car? Boom, it exploded.
Sorry, that's
No, you're right. You're right. Good. Now, why did the car explode? You rolled an 18. You don't have any known enemies unless you consider the Badgers an enemy.
Well, the question is not so much do they consider
Well,
us an
rival.
enemy?
well,
No, I
okay.
wouldn't consider them an enemy. I'd consider them a rival.
Now, would you think that they, not James, Guy, would you think that they would have reason to blow up this truck?
Not directly.
Okay. No.
They're more rivals than enemies.
So,
And
yeah,
well, the thing is, they might have not liked what the vampire going over there talking with them and then being associating with us.
okay.
That's the only reason I can think of them doing it.
That's the only thing. But would that be a means for them to follow you, go up to this point? Like, what would make them follow you? Nothing, right? No trace
No, I
to the
can't
pool.
do anything. Nope.
Nothing. So you rolled an 18, so I'm saying that too. You rolled an 18. You're figuring nothing could really trace to that. So what else
No.
could have be that blew up the car? Do you know any other threats that you two were made aware of?
Yeah, his horse.
His horse?
Yeah, somebody may be wanting his horse and being willing to kill to get it. Because he was seen riding his horse through town.
James.
Um,
James's horse.
Yeah.
James's
That's a
horse.
possibility, but
Then again,
there's no.
they may not have been targeting us. They may have been targeting the vampire and Yeti because they saw the three-legged goblin drop the grenade
Okay.
and not also have the what's his name Ballista saw him, didn't see any remains of him.
No, you called it. You got it.
They never saw that.
No, you got it.
So we may have been just collateral damage.
Correct. Your collateral damage. The attack wasn't on you per se, and you hear. Oh wait, both you guys roll perception now. Both you guys roll perception. It's for hearing. You don't see anything. You don't see anything.
Well, I've got a 17 plus whatever you want us to add.
Okay. And James was
Perception.
I think you had the perception skill, James, didn't you? So you get a plus
Yeah.
8.
That's right. Insight. Perception is +4. So that'd be 20.
I did better. 11.
Okay, 11. Oh, hey, you got it. You got it. You hear 3 oddly placed footsteps skulking around you guys, and you hear muttering to himself. Thoughts of technology, thoughts of unexplained origins. This guy, he's muttering to himself. The level of his voice is shorter than you guys, but his stepping, you hear one big leg, one short leg, one tiny leg. Your arms, all right.
Step.
Your arms and legs are inside of some vice. But James, Wait a minute. Before I go into this detail, Guy, before the explosion, how many hit points did you have left?
Let's see. I had 27. I think I had 3.
Okay. All right. 3 hit points.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah. 23 versus 26. Yeah.
All right. So 3 hit points left. All right. James, how many hit points do you have left?
Well,
12 hit points left. Okay.
Yeah, I failed the
But-
last save.
wait, how much time has passed?
You don't know.
About
I was just saying,
5 minutes.
regeneration.
Well, that's the issue. That's the issue I'm getting to, okay? So don't worry about the regeneration. I'm asking how many hit points did you have before the explosion? You said 12?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what happens, and this is what you can feel. Guy, you only had 3 hit points.
Yeah.
Your legs and your arms, even though I said that they were inside some sort of a vice, it's more like you're a triple amputee, and
Okay.
your nubs are being held down by vices. You're still in pain. Your hit points is 1.
Okay.
1. All right.
Yeah.
Guy, what's it called? Your tail is gone too. Your horns are like, you know,
Okay.
you could feel it.
It took a lifetime to get those things.
Yeah. You feel the pain of your spikes being gone. This is the
Okay.
most ravaged you've ever been, and technically you should be back in Ithrian, but you're not. You're thinking to yourself, are you an Ithrian? No, you're not, because you
Right.
feel these metal bindings on your nubs. You're not bleeding out. No.
Okay.
James, what's different with you is you can feel your legs, and they are in a vice. Your arms, though, it's covered by cylinders, and you're trying to move your arms, like your hands and your fingers. You're trying to wiggle them. You're finding that you don't have any hands. Your arms are blown off. You're in a bad situation right now, and what's it called? You can hear static from your radio. It's jammed. All right. You don't see anything. But when I said that from your perception from hearing, you hear the guy talking and you hear him moving. So you can probably pick off that or make out that the car bomb. It was you're kidnapped by the three-legged gnome with one gimpy arm and one big long arm that they described to you. And you don't see anything because you're not blindfolded. It's more like your head is encased in some sort of form-fitting fiberglass encasing that they just molded over you. So you could breathe, you could talk, but you cannot see. You can hear things, but everything is like really oceanic sound, like you got a seashell up to your ears. Okay, so everything sounds like that, like. And smells, you just smell oil and filth. All right, and there are some char burning from like metalworks, but other than that, it's you don't smell fresh air. It's hot. You could possibly be inside of some sort of steel mill, but you're not certain. You do hear chains rattling in the background. You hear heavy machinery rising and sliding, being transported from rails. So you can't see it, but you can visually hear all this. And this guy, you don't hear anybody else in the vicinity. You just hear machines. You can't tell if it's going to be actually just factory machines from a steel mill, or if there's other AI machines in here, possibly forklift AI, things like that. You don't know. You're just speculating, okay? Now, what's it called? James, your head is being rattled. Ding, 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 ding. And you hear, where do you come from and who sent you? On
Not
Tenty's
sure.
head.
Not sure.
Hmm. And
I said, what are you?
you have your hit points is also 1. Okay. So both of you guys are at 1 hit point. You're saying you're not sure. What are you?
Yes, I'll ask you what it is. What are you?
And then you feel
Not who, but
you feel an electric prong going to your stomach, jing, like a cattle prod, and you hear, "I'm asking the questions here." And then what's it called? You feel a weird shaped hand on your face, shaking your jaw, while the prod is in you. So he's got his weird long arm on your face with his gimpy arm prodding you in your stomach. And he goes, "Let's try again. Who are you and where do you come from? Who sent you?"
no idea.
Wrong. And then okay, you take a point of damage and you're unconscious. You're
Okay.
out. James, Guy, you hear this, and what's it called? You hear the footsteps circling around you. He goes, "Let's try this one more time, and hopefully you're a lot smarter than that lady over there, who's going to be dead in a minute. Who are you and who sent you?"
Nobody sent me. I was kidnapped. I'm from what was the name of the
Ithrain.
underworld?
Ithrain.
Ithrain. I'm from Ithrain.
Ithrain. He's
I was kidnapped and brought here.
And is she from Ithrain too?
No, not that I know of. She might be.
And then
she appeared next to me just after I got here.
Okay.
As I said, I'm being vaguely truthful, but vaguely vague.
No, you're giving answers. That's what he likes. It's better than I don't know.
Yeah.
And he says, well, your friends, I'm assuming are your friends, they ruined my chances at a new life. And they were they were sold off to the Emporium. And I am interested in you guys because I've never seen you before.
And I've never seen you before.
And I've never seen a horse like his before. And he's only saying that because he probably saw it from the time when you first went to the pool, when Ocho was driving you in the van, and then James took his horse to the pool. And remember, nobody was there for you guys to ask questions. You're figuring he scoped you guys when you were reconning the pool, and there was nobody there.
Up.
Yeah. So that's what you're figuring. And he goes,
"Yeah.
Nobody around here has that kind of technology. So, where did you come from?
I told you. That's right."
He goes, "You're right. You did say that." And he starts pacing around you.
Problem.
And he goes,
he's probably making sure I'm.
Yeah. Now
try to give the same advice.
Now he's going to roll insight. So it's going to be his insight versus your will. I'll let you know what I roll. What's your insight?
My will?
What's your will? Your will. What's your will?
My will is 15.
15. He rolled a 1.
Oh.
He rolled a 1. He's totally intrigued. He goes, I've never heard of the Sith Ryan. Enlighten me. Indulge me before you die.
What do you need? What do you want? There's all sorts of creatures there. I'm only one of an army. I was instructed to go through a portal to take over a world, and all of a sudden I'm here.
And he says, fascinating.
Where he got his horse?
And he says,
where he got his horse, I have no idea.
He says, I believe you. I've never seen anything like you before. And then he removes your helmet. and you see him. What's it called? He's a mutated gnome, a gimpy arm and a long arm, short arm, long arm, and he's got his 3 legs that are very weird. And then you see that he's looking at you with a gleam in his eyes, like he believes you.
Yeah.
And
Who the fuck are you?
he says, I am Bubba. I am Bubba Gimp. I am Bubba Gimply Shrimpy. Instead of Bubba Gump Shrimp, it's supposed to be Bubba Gimpy Shrimpy. Bubba
Oh, he
Gimpy
was kind of
Shrimpy.
slow.
Bubba Gimpy Shrimpy. That's his name. And he says, you didn't see it, but at the pool, there was a magic around it that could have fixed me and it could have helped me. And now you're telling me that you come from a world where there's all kinds of other monsters and other creatures. And he says, tell me more about your world.
Well,
And he points around and he says, is it better than these sewers? Is it better than this invasion from Robot City?
no.
And he goes,
Everybody
no.
there is trying to everybody there is trying to kill everybody to get for advancement and get their way up and for be noticed.
And he says, so
And it's total, and it's and I'll go into some sordid details of chaotic behavior that can happen there.
and then he goes, and as he's walking around circling, he's fascinated by your details, and he goes, and you were part of this army? You were part of this invasion?
Yes, I was trying to become general, and all of a sudden I got kidnapped.
he kind of laughs and he says, well, pardon me, General. I'm sorry that you're in the situation that you are in. But he says there's still more to it than just that. How did you get from Ithrian to here?
I have no idea. As I said, all of a sudden I woke. I tried to. I'll use the word teleport. I tried to teleport into the world that we were going to be invading, and I ended up here.
Okay, and then he grabs you.
Nowhere. It looks nothing like the world I was supposed to go into.
And then he says, I believe you to a certain degree. And then he holds up what you recognize as your earpiece from your walkie-talkie. And he goes, who was trying to talk to you?
I don't know. There's multiple people on that channel.
He puts it right up on your nostrils and lifts your head up like he's pressing it. You know, like if you go like this, it hurts. He's doing that with your earbud.
Yeah.
So he's trying to give you like some uncomfortable pain. And he says, who was trying to talk to you? Yeah. He goes, who was trying to talk to you?
What was the call sign? What was the call sign?
And you hear 10T.
There's multiple people.
You hear 10T spam. Who is 10T? And who is spam? Who is 7 of 3?
That's this.
Keep in mind.
10T, this guy.
Keep in mind. He rolled a 1 against your will, so
Yeah.
he's still
Well,
he's still gonna believe what you're saying.
Right. Well, 10T is this guy.
He looks. And he looks.
Spam is his boss. The 7 and 9 is Spam's boss.
And who are they?
I have no idea. I just answered, as I said, I came here and I found this, and I have something to do, something to pass the time, but I
when you said
raise a little hell.
When you said I have no idea, he says, I'm sorry, my friend. I believe you, but it still has to hurt you more than it hurts me. And then he smashes his hand on the button, and you get electricity. But you get resistance, right? Or is it resistance, or what does it do?
Let me find it. I had it here just recently. The Speedster, telekinetic,
Uh,
and I just had that
elec
also handy.
electrokinetic. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's you gain resistance 10 to electricity. So basically, like if I roll dice,
Yeah.
you lose 10 hit points of it. So, all right. When he's electrocuting you, he does it in such a dramatic manner, and it doesn't hurt you. Do you want him to see that, or do you want to play it off?
No.
Okay.
I'll play it off.
And so he's hitting it, and then he's like watching you, and he's smiling. And you see that his teeth are so clenched together they might break. And then it changes. His expression changes. He goes, "Why won't you die?" And he smashes the thing. Why won't you die? and then the thing breaks and smokes, and then the electricity stops. But instead, that gives you 5 hit points. He doesn't know that.
Okay.
But what's it called? You can feel the what's it called? Yeah, you don't have your legs still. You don't have your arms.
Right.
But he was trying to kill you. You could tell he was trying to kill you.
Yeah.
And then
Now,
he broke his machine.
if I still hit him, if he touches me somehow, can I still give him the electric boogaloo?
Yeah. Let me see this, because it's either a ranged or a melee, right?
No, it's a touch. This here is a touch. The electric boogaloo is a touch.
So if he catches him, then he can jab him.
I'm trying to.
So if I've got.
Oh yeah, it is touch. Okay, so if he touches you, you
the other
want
one
it.
Is, yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right, that's if he touches you.
I'm missing the page.
No, I got it. It says you zap your enemy with an arc of electricity, making your foe jerk and dance around like a spaz. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so you touch a
And then it
creature.
does 1d10 plus wisdom mod plus twice my level.
So it'd be 4 times four
My
damage.
wisdom mod is 3. That's a d10 plus 3 plus
plus 4.
2 is 5. 2 times plus 4. So that is
and you take
so that's 7.
The
7.
Target takes a -2 penalty.
As soon as he comes,
defense.
no, he's got to come touch me next.
Yeah. He's like saying, "Why won't you die?" and he goes, "Oh, his machine's broken." He's like, "Oh dear." And you hear him say that, and then
Come here.
And then he starts running around you, trying to double check the machine. It's like he
Come here.
Yeah. So what's happening here is your arms and legs are starting to sprout. You have one good arm though, okay? But because it was nubs that was it was metal clamps covering your nubs. So now the metal clamps are moving with your legs growing out and your arms growing out. So it's like your foot is still being grown underneath it.
I'm gonna try to get him. Hey, come here. Here, I got some. Hell yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna roll his perception. He walks up to you. Oh, your tail is grown too. He doesn't notice.
Okay.
He's more concerned about his gear. All right. He walks up to you.
I want to. I'm trying to get him close to where I'm barely talking to where I put his ear near my mouth.
He says.
I want to headbutt him and do that.
He says, "I'm sorry. You are so close to death. I can't hear you. Can you say that one more time?" And he does what you say.
And I'm going to try and headbutt him and do the electric boogaloo on him.
Okay, go ahead. And what is
it? 16 and plus 4 is 20 to hit.
Oh, that hits him. So 1d10 plus wisdom plus.
I really do like that die. Twice my level.
Yes.
So that's plus 7. So that'd be D10 plus 7. And I got a 9. So that's a 9. That's 15.
No, 16. 'Cause you rolled a
16.
yeah.
9. Yeah, 16.
And he takes a -2 penalty to all defenses until the end of your next turn. All right, so you electrocute him when you do that, and he starts spazzing out. And it's just like what you see. His hair is flying around. His legs are like he can't stand up. He's like on the floor like a fried roach. You know when they touch the thing like, and then what's it called? When that happens, your electric boogaloo fried the machine again that he smashed. Activated that. James, you get 5 hit points also, and
I'm at 6 now. Yeah.
and no, you were at 0. You were at 0.
Okay, so 5.
Because, yeah, you were at 0 because he tried to kill you. Now you're at 5, and you feel your arms and hands are coming back too from inside the cylinders. We're gonna take a quick break right here. I've never done anything like this before. What do you guys think so far?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's the amputations are a bit much, but that's fine.
Yeah, sorry I
Okay.
didn't. Sorry, James, that I had him knock you out. It's just you told him twice you didn't know, and you didn't help him out. So you were in a hostage situation. You were.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then the hostage is best to. Well, go ahead and go. I'll talk with James.
Okay, I'll be back.
Yeah, in a hostage situation like that is to tell them. Go ahead and tell them, but no. You need to tell them the truth to a point, because if they check and it's wrong, it may go even worse. But you want to be vague enough to where almost anything could be the truth.
Well, the
like
general
I told him,
my hair is how many hours old?
Yeah, like as I said, I have no idea you were engineered there on the Robot City. For all you know, you came from where I come from.
Possible. Anything is possible.
And that's why I said you could be. Sorry. Oh, my wife is yelling at me for being too loud. So you could actually be from there, and I just don't know it. So it's just the multiverse is a crazy place.
You're not kidding.
So, but so yeah, yeah. What I was trying to do is I was trying to dabble the truth in there with, as I said, I told him spam was, as you heard, I told him spam was your boss, and which it's not. It's your AI. And
But he does not have to know that.
No, I just told him it was your boss. And the 7 of 9 was the spam's boss.
But,
so it's one of those things that I should have said spam is a coworker, but so is 7 of 9. They're coworkers. I shouldn't have. I should have. Oh well. What's said is said. I've got to keep the lies straight, along with the truth. That's the problem with telling lies, is you got to keep them straight.
Oh.
7 of 3. So that was Star Trek 7 of 9. Adjunct something or another, I don't remember. It was Star Trek Voyager.
Yeah, I remember, yes.
So, let's see. Hmm. Let's see. Yeah, it's when they come in and they had her as a in space. It's really cold.
Uh,
Uh,
Depending on, but there's in case they can't hear you break wind.
yeah. Let's see. Okay, 7 of 9 tertiary adjunct of automatrix 01.
That's what I was wondering about the name. Shouldn't it have been 307, not 703?
Well, maybe they have a different method of counting.
Well, anything's possible.
The Ultramatrix 1, Unimatrix, that's not Ultramatrix, Unimatrix, as a subsection of the Borg collective, uh, assigned and operated close with the Borg Queen. Hmm.
I'm saying with the electric dice, I'm rolling bad.
Ah. And,
It went from an 8 to an 11.
that's no good. Like I said, I don't really care for electric dice that much.
A different story. I had that problem too. I couldn't roll above a 10.
Mhm.
I bought 5 dice that night. I still
I've
couldn't
had
roll above a 10.
I've had those nights. They're a pain in the butt.
Well, I mean, it's not so bad when you miss by 1. You need a 14, I roll a 13. I
Yeah.
need a 12, I roll above 11.
Although those are the worst.
Like, what am I going to get him? Pneumonia? So that was my problem. So why not giving him pneumonia?
Yeah. So
Yeah. So looking at my dice rolls, it was a 10 and then an 11. With the modifier. Oh, this last one enough. I might actually succeed in the roll. No.
let's see.
Oh, it's back again.
Ta-da!
Terribly sorry. Sorry about that. I was talking with Tyler. Okay. Sorry about that.
But don't worry.
The guy is electrocuted on the floor. I didn't describe the room around you, Guy. What's it called? You see around you, you're in a straight up cylinder. All that heavy machinery noises and stuff, you hear that on the outside of this chambers. Um, the mechanical movements inside of your cylinder is outside of it, and even your cylinder is moving. So you're getting that now. There's no
Okay.
doors. Uh, there's no vents, but you had to have gotten in here somewhere, and it's probably
Well, I can
around.
get out.
It's probably around a good 25-foot room cylinder round. So plenty of space for you and James to be secured in here. But there's not like a bunch of computers and stuff or anything like that. It's just you, the machine console between you guys, and then this room that's actually a transport room. And it is hot because of all the other movements and stuff. So that's why
Right.
you don't hear people. When the guy got electrocuted and he stumped the thing, James, you got healed 5 hit points. The guy's on the
Okay.
floor like a fried roach, and all your bindings and stuff unlatch like from the electric boogaloo. It overwrote the system, and you guys are free.
Oh, what?
And
I'll move.
James, your helmet comes off too, and you could see everything just fine. You're conscious now, and you see everything I just described. You're inside of a cylinder room. There's no rivets in here. No rivets. No sheet panels.
Seams?
Huh?
No seams?
Yes, correct. So whoever made this, either just made it either with like the so simplistic of technology, or they're so superior that they made it this smooth. Um,
Yeah.
so this guy's on the floor, and you swore you were dead, James. You swore you were dead, and then you came back to life. Your nanobots, they're repairing your armor and stuff as much as they could. You have your arms, but your arms are like little dinky things. So if you turn them into guns and stuff, you wouldn't be able to turn them into big, heavy weapons. You would just have to turn them into like single arm weapons, light single arm weapons. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's move away from this area.
Okay. So the guy's still on the floor. He's zapped. You guys
Go
are
over,
free
kick him in the
now.
head.
Okay.
Ask guy, can we kick him in the head?
Roll your damage. Just roll damage.
What are my bonuses, guy?
Your strength. Let me see here. Where's your?
On that deck is strength or dex.
For
Plus
him,
your level.
yeah, it would be his dex. So +3 plus your level. 3 plus
And
4.
it's a powerful attack is a 1d8. A quick attack is a 1d4.
Oh, please. 6.
That's better than D&D.
I miss him. And he's not moving.
Yeah, that's why it's just damage. No hit. It's just damage.
Okay. Okay, so it'd be a D8?
Sure. You're trying to hit him as hard as you could. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're using all your nanobots to make your foot like a heavy hammer.
Yeah.
You want to break his face. He already took how many points? 15 points of damage earlier. 16.
15.
16. He took
No,
16
15.
earlier. No, because it was 9. You rolled a 9 plus 7.
Plus 6. Plus 7. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, plus
9.
7 is 16. Right, 16.
16.
That's
Sorry,
9 points.
9 points. Okay. So, all right. Jeez. 9, 16, and that was guy's damage. And then what did you just roll, James? 9?
Oh, yeah, it's 9.
Oh, wow. Okay. So this is what happens. Just as soon as you kick him, you basically see like spit and teeth and blood go, and the electricity that's on him, you see the electric veins going off of his teeth, like from the electric boogaloo, and what's it called? He's you swear you hear like a crack in his neck, like he broke it, but he's still breathing. He's on the floor, and you feel roll your dexterity, both of you guys. It's the movement of the room shifted such a heavy jolt that you guys have to roll your dexterity.
24.
Good.
9.
Okay, so right after your kick, James, and you saw that the teeth went flying, there's a heavy sudden jolt in the room, and you fall from in mid kick after you hit him, and you see that James guy, and what happens is you start hearing the panels of from the top ceiling, it starts spiraling open into from like a bunch of different shears. So they are actually panels, but they were so well confined that they open up in spiral shears, like whoosh, and you hear this cheering, this mass sound of like a stadium filled with a roaring crowd, and you see the blackened sky with the rolling clouds and thunder electricity. You don't see a clear sky. You don't see the sun. You don't see the stars. You just see toxic air. So now you're on the surface. It's pretty much what you saw from when you were on the top of Robot City, when you got in your boat and then you flew down. Well, this time you're seeing it from the bottom up. You're on the surface. You see the top of your Robot City tower also. But over here, you're in a stadium that's built from what do they call it? Cargo rigs? You know, the ship cargo rigs for that go put on trucks? Container boxes. Yeah, Connex boxes. So this whole place is made up of that, welded together. Some are cut open to make booths and stuff. And it's a whole stadium, a gladiatorial arena, and you hear gunshots going off of like phasers, lasers, even bullets, gunpowder bullets. So you're as the top opens up like that spiral, the wall starts coming down as one solid piece, like, and then now you're at ground level, and on this map, all around you, it's pure steel. There's no dirt, no grass, nothing like that. It's just pure steel, and you see like the squares of the battle arena. Portions of it shift as people are coming up around you too, but the portions of the floor paneling get outlined in a red light to show that the ground is fixing itself as people are coming up. So it almost looks like a grid of white light coming up from the ground, and the metal sheeting starts shaping into ramps, like slick ramps. Instead of stairs, ramps, and you start seeing rooms starting to be made from square patterns on the floor, and you lose sight of people all around you. And then you hear, the labyrinth is up, the maze is open, let the ritual begin, and you hear everybody cheering, and in the stands, you can recognize a lot of mutants, but you see the heads of robots and on pikes, different kinds of robots. But also at the same time, up in the air, you see ships moving, cargo ships moving, like there's no rail system. It's just cargo ships moving, being elevated, floating across, and this is happening over the stadium. And you hear in the announcement that this is tonight's main event, brought to you by the Emporium, and you're getting together that the Emporium is the gladiatorial arena. So now, sorry for all that talking, but the environment. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can find that earpiece still.
Oh, on the floor, and
Yeah.
you see it. It's on in his hand, and he's
Okay.
yeah, he's still being like
Is he
he's
still
smoking.
alive?
He's smoking. Yeah, he's still breathing, but he can't move.
Okay.
You get your earpiece,
Yeah, I'll grab the earpiece.
and go ahead. It goes on.
Okay. No, I was just okay. I'll put it in and just say status, and if I don't, Okay, I just see if it's the comp check.
You
Hello,
that
type deal.
that buzzing sound that James was
Mhm.
hearing earlier from his comms. Broken communication. Something's jamming the signal.
Okay, no communication. Okay.
It could be
Um,
whatever the elevation system is that's transporting all the
could be
stuff.
anything. But yeah, it could be that. It could be the
It
earpiece can be broken. It could be out of range.
Oh
Could
no,
be
the
other
earpiece
things.
works. The earpiece works. You hear the shh. But what's it called?
Right.
It's
Still could be static.
yeah.
Right. It still could be broken. I have no idea. I'm hearing static. It could be just because that's all it's
Wait,
picking up now
roll
because
your
the receiver's broken.
mechanics.
Um,
Roll your mechanics. You're a mechanic.
oh wow, 16.
It works. It's
Okay.
jammed. It works. It's jammed. You know it works.
Jam.
Okay.
No problem. Hello, contract, no problem. Okay.
Yeah. No weapons.
What are we going to do with him?
No weapons. No armor.
We take him back to headquarters.
If we can get back, I think we've been invited to a dance, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Do I see any equipment on the ground at all? Anything?
Any what?
Any equipment? Any items? Anything?
No. It's all. You don't find dust. It's clean metal. And as you're looking around for weapons and items and stuff like that, no, you don't see anything. It's just clear debris. But what's it called? Some people that are already up here, they got weapons. They got weapons somehow. They're not sure. Go ahead and roll your
Somewhere.
perception. Both of you guys can roll your perception. Well, James is actually looking.
He's
So
looking on that, yeah.
yeah, James, you roll perception, and you get a +8.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. You see that what's it called? One of those lights. Remember I was telling you about the grid forms? On the top of one of the buildings that formed, or not a building, but like one of the elevated platforms with the ramps. You see that a chest appears, like whoop, like the map generated a chest right there, a box. It's not a treasure chest. It's just a box that just appeared, and it looks like it's got some sort of lights on it, like an electric dial. That's possibly some sort of electric lock on it. But you can see it's probably around a good 100 feet away running, but you have to traverse the ramps. And
I'll point it out to Guy, and I'll start moving in that direction.
but wait, roll your intelligence. Roll your wisdom. I say, both of you guys, roll your wisdom.
Oh. 10.
10.
Even less.
I'm not rolling good.
Would you roll, James? Guy, what'd you roll?
5.
5. Oh wow.
I
Okay.
think Guy. Yay.
Okay, James, you see it and you point it out to him, but excuse me, a thought crosses your mind. If you go up there and there's already people with guns, you're gonna skyline yourself, and people that can see you up there probably shoot you if you just go up for it.
Any other boxes?
Not from where you can see from where you're at, because the terrain is it's transformed. It's got ramps here and there. This is just the closest one that you can see around you. The total size of this arena is literally football field size. The length. That's the battleground. So these buildings, these ramps go as high as about 20 feet high. Sometimes a little bit more, like maybe 30 feet. But there's no enclosed rooms. There's maybe walls, but there's no enclosed rooms. There's no buildings for people to go into. It's just very simple landscape with minimalistic cover, unless you're like bending it behind a corner. It's not detailed at all. Very, very plain looking. And if you move into a position to get one of those boxes that are up there, you're going to get shot by somebody. In fact, you see somebody trying to climb up another portion to try to go for another box, and you see him get shot in the head. Boom, and he died.
Can I see where the shot come from?
Somewhere on the other side of the map. Yeah. But So yeah, people are cheering when they hear that guy dying, and then when they see that guy die. But then after about maybe 15 seconds, because you guys are trying to assess, in the middle, you'll hear what sounds like multiple chains rattling, and a machine with a bunch of pistons is moving in the center of the arena. You don't know what it looks like. You don't know how big it is, but it sounds heavy, and it seems to be moving. Where when it makes a noise, it sounds like something lifts up, and then when it lands, boom, and then another thing lifts up, and then boom, and then you hear like some sort of slow moving heavy machine. You don't know if it's a robot or if somebody's operating this thing, but it sounds like
That's an Imperial Walker.
yeah.
Sorry.
But that's in the middle of the arena. You hear it, you don't see it. And what's it called? You hear the banging of its feet, heavy steel against heavy steel, because the floor is steel.
Hey, Sam, James. Actually, I think he's James. You wanted to go by Sam though, right?
For today.
Or 10T, huh?
Either one. Not picky.
Okay. 10T. Let's see if we can find a way out of here.
Okay.
All right. Guy, you're not
walk
seeing.
Towards the wall.
You're not seeing.
Or walk towards.
Okay, I was about to say, you're not seeing any fires on the battlefield. However, in the stands, portions of it, you see that there are barrels with fire inside of them in the stands. At your point where you're at, no, you can't quite make it over there, but maybe there's another fire along the wall around the stadium somewhere. Maybe.
I'm gonna look around. Let's see my perception here. Let's see. What was my perception here? +4. That's a total of 9.
Okay. What are you trying to observe?
Well, I'm just if there was something closer, but I was going to start walking towards the. We are in an arena, correct?
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
I'm going to start walking towards one of the walls of the arena.
Okay. And as you start walking towards, go ahead.
What I was going to be looking for is I was going to slightly curve my path so I can observe the wall as I'm getting closer to see if there's any noticeable exits.
Like using your peripheral vision, but still.
Well yeah. So you walk along the wall.
Okay.
Like I'm not going to use my peripheral vision. I'm going to look at the wall
okay.
to see if I can find a door.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I'm going to get closer to it as I go around.
Okay. So you're looking around, and
like a spiral.
Yeah.
Going outward.
All right. So there's going to be portions of the arena that you can't just move along because the flooring, there's like walls that connect, because this is a labyrinth now.
Okay.
So you're going to have to make your way around it. But it seems to be that what you're getting from the sound of the battle, it looks like the maze is guiding everybody towards the center. And if anybody tries to climb up a ramp or climb over a wall, they seem to get beamed from either another player, from another combatant, or the machine itself. In order for you to be able to scour around, it's not going to be able to be like that. The maze is designed to have you go towards the center or move into another portion of where the adjacent teams are. So you're seeing that, and either they're going to come to you or you're going to have to come to them. But it definitely it definitely sounds like the battle is shifting closer and closer towards the middle. It's kind of hard.
You think we should get to the middle?
He's talking to you, James.
Think we should get close to the middle?
Sounds not much of an option. I guess you might as well do it. Looking for bodies, weapons, any kind of equipment.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
All right. And as you start going, trying to find a clear path, not a clear path, as you're turning corners, um, looking before you go, just to see if there's any combatants and stuff, you're finding that there's bullet trails on the walls, scratches that dink the metal, and you're going through and you're making your way towards it goes right and it goes left, but you're not seeing any bodies. However, you already rolled perception, right? So you're seeing that there's blinking soda cans on the floor. Um, they could be either grenades or mines, but whatever it is, it's you don't think it's something that you want to touch. It could be an environmental weapon,
Yeah.
and
Hmm. There's nothing around I can throw at it,
yeah.
except for this other guy.
What you can do though is probably remember this spot and use it as a luring location to bring people
Yeah, and
this
let somebody
side.
else come in. Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
let somebody else set off the IED.
And then
Um,
as you see this one thing, you're noticing too, spread out throughout the some portions of the wall, they have those head level on the wall.
what?
The that canister, that blinking canister that you think is like an environmental
Okay.
bomb, you see them on the wall at head level too, on certain portions.
Hmm.
So you're recognizing that it's not just a booby trap that's on the floor. There's also booby traps on the
Also
walls.
come on the wall.
That's
So don't go bumping your head against the wall.
or if you go next to this thing, it'll probably blow your torso off. So you guys are moving
Yeah.
carefully going through, and
Yes.
what's it called? You hear gunshots in the corner around the pathway from your at. Guy, if you want to, you can roll your stealth, and because you have stealth, right? That's your skill.
No, I don't. I have most mechanics is about my only skill.
No, and you have a bunch of skills.
Well, I've got stealth, but it's so I've only got +5 in it.
Yeah, that's your demonic skill, I believe. That's your demonic trait.
Right.
So, yeah. So being a demon, you can use stealth.
Yeah.
Like you hear that the fire is chasing people down the hall towards your direction, and you can use your stealth here before they approach you, and hopefully that they don't see you. If you want to try that,
Sure.
as they're running in your direction.
Let's see. I have a +4, +5 in stealth, so that would be a 6.
Okay, so you think that you're doing it? You think you're hiding?
I'm hidden.
You're like you hear that the footsteps are coming around you. You're waiting for him to come, and as you're expecting the guy to turn the corner, he actually just stops right at the bend of the wall with his back to the corner. He's breathing hard, and he's not looking on your side of the wall. He's focusing on that side of the wall. And James, you see this. You're probably about 5 feet away from Guy behind him, and you see like some dude just went right next to James. Some dude went right next to Guy and doesn't even know Guy is there. Even though Guy rolled his failed stealth, he thinks he succeeded. The guy just didn't know.
Yeah.
The guy just didn't know.
He's not paying attention.
Is he carrying anything?
Yeah, he's got guns. He's in the gunfight. He's against the wall with his back facing. Okay, you see his shoulder right here, like you see the back of his shoulder. He's got his back to the wall. Instead of Guy is right here beside him. Instead of looking at Guy's side, he's looking the side he came from where he was getting shot at. So Guy is literally right beside the dude, and you're 5 feet behind Guy. The guy doesn't even know that you two are there. What are you doing?
I'll check to see if I can contact Guy on the radio.
Whoa, okay. Guy. Hold on. No, this happened. Maybe okay, maybe he's not going to let me get this right. James. Let's say
you're an arm's distance from me.
Okay. You see this corner right here?
Huh?
We're going to say that this is the wall. The guy ran around the wall, stopped right here. Guy is on the corner right here. You're 5 feet behind him right here. And if you're going to do a radio check with the guy right here and you're 5 feet away from him, that doesn't know you're there.
He's probably going to hear you.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're at a wall. Guy's on one side of the wall. Gunfire is coming from the other side of the wall. The dude is taking cover right at the edge of the wall.
Does guy see me?
Does Guy see you? You're behind Guy. Guy's looking at the guy that just walked up in front of him. He's not going to care about looking at you when the guy's in front of him. Guy's right in front of you, dude. I don't know how much. Wait, let's do this. Tell me what you envision this right here, James. What do you see going on?
Well, basically, guy's behind the other guy. I was just wondering, we don't have radio signals out of the area. I'm saying, do I have radio signals to guy?
I see the other dude. You can tell I see him.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Imagine this then. You're next to a wall, James. 5 feet in front of you, next to the wall, is Guy. At the corner of the wall, with his back turned to Guy, is the enemy. He has no clue you guys are on that side of the wall because on the opposite side of the wall is gunfire shooting down range, and the guy is standing at the wall trying to not get hit by the bullets. He doesn't know you guys are there. You get it now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm saying, what I'm saying is, Guy used his stealth just before he got there. He thinks he succeeded, and he's about to make a move, but you catch wind of it first. Okay, like basically, this guy moving here is so weird for you guys to not be seeing. Guy is shocked for half a second. He's just like, no way, he's right here, and then you're right there. You see it. What are you doing?
Do I have stealth?
Huh?
Do I have stealth? Guy.
Do you have stealth? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah.
So everybody has stealth. It's going to be your.
It's not an actual skill, but it would be your dexterity.
D20 plus your level plus your dexterity bonus.
What do you want to do, James? Are you trying to stealth?
Yes.
Okay. All right. If you stealth, is that your action?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Roll.
It was. What is my stealth? I think he said dex is what, 3?
3 plus your level 4.
That'd be 5. Oh, actually, we're level 2 now. Yeah. Level 2.
No, you don't add your level. You just add your modifiers. Skills, you add your level. So it's just dexterity, just plus 3.
Oh, 21.
Okay. So, yeah, your stealth. You're right behind Guy. You can move, but I don't think you could attack because your action was stealth. But you're hidden. He doesn't know you're there. Anything else you want to do?
There's no weapon of any kind?
Your hands, you could turn it into a knife. You could turn it into a club.
Oh,
you're already stealth though. So but do you want to move into like another position? I'm trying to give you So either you can move closer to the dude, but if you do that, what do you want to do? Tell me. Talk to me.
Well, basically, I want to try to get closer to him.
Okay. All right. So then you basically creep up next to Guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Then Guy, you see that the enemy walked right in front of Guy. you barely notice Sam creep next to you. What are you doing? You're like, huh?
Okay, this is going to be a little crazy. I'm going to attack the guy with the gun.
Okay.
Here's how I envision it happening. Whether it happens this way or not is something else. The luck of the dice. Excuse me. Okay, I'm looking at. Okay, I want to reach around. What type of gun does he have? Does he have a rifle or
It looks like a
pistols?
rifle. It looks like an assault rifle of some sort.
Long gun. It's a long gun.
Yeah.
Okay. What I want to do is I want to grab hold of the gun
Okay.
and twist him back around me
To your side of the wall.
to my side in front of James.
Okay.
And basically, I want to control that weapon as much as possible.
All right.
Get my
No.
hands on it, and it's going to. That's that right there.
Okay. So, this is what happens. First is going to be a strength roll against his fortitude to see if you can control the gun. All right? And then something else is going
Okay.
to happen. So, his fortitude is going to be just 14.
Well, my strength roll was only 14 also. Or no,
Okay.
wait a minute. Oh, that's a 10. I thought it said 12. It's a 12. My
Okay.
strength roll was a 12.
Okay, so you grab the guy's gun, or you kind of like get up and grab his gun. He freaks out for a second. You can't grab his gun, but what you do is you kind of like turn, because you were trying to grab him and turn him to your side of the wall.
Yeah.
So when
Take
that
his gun.
happens, he gets disadvantage on dexterity because James is next to you. So you grab the gun, you're turning him to your side of the wall, and you turn at such an angle, he's going to fall over James. But he gets a huh?
Can I attack him now?
What did you say, James?
Can I attack him now?
No,
Well, he's gonna.
No.
no. The
So
guy.
probably his turn next.
Well, the guy.
Okay.
The guy has to make a chance to fall. Do you want him to have a chance to fall or not fall?
Fall's good.
Okay. Well, then let me have my turn, please.
Okay.
Well, I do not. Well, I don't get hold of his gun.
No, you do get hold of his
Well,
gun,
okay.
but you
If he
don't.
falls, I'm going to try and fall with him.
Okay, because what I was trying to
I wanna
explain
try
was.
and maintain.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, what I was trying to explain was you grab the gun, but he has control of it by strength, but you still yank his body enough to turn him. So with James being right there, he's going to bump into James and possibly fall over. So I'm going to roll disadvantage.
Okay, but if he falls, I fall. I want to maintain my hands on that weapon.
Okay. All right. Let's see what he
Whether
does.
or not he can pull it, he's got to pull it from my grip. Then
Okay. So that's an 11, and that's a 2. Okay. So this is what happens. He does fall over. When he falls over, his arms and your arms start twisting. But you, what's it called? The bad thing was you didn't beat the fortitude, right? So
no, I don't think so. No.
so if
So I gotta-
if anything, you're trying to
Hold on,
maintain the hold, but only like your right hand holds like the muzzle. Okay?
That's the most important part.
Yeah. So you didn't have the control that you wanted, but the muzzle is up. Okay? He's on the ground, the muzzle is up. He still has full control of it, but you have a hold of the muzzle and it's up. So now the guy is on the ground and he's pulling the trigger. Boom, boom, boom. James, from the angle that the bullet brass is coming out of, I'm going to roll a 50% chance to see if the hot brass lands on you.
Ouch.
Where's my D10? Hot brass hurts, by the way.
We're still on YouTube.
Okay,
But the young lady gets it,
here we go.
gets the brush, goes down her blouse.
Oh,
And
that's
between
way
her-
more.
All right, I rolled a 47. That means you get hit by the brass. So your stealth, you succeeded on your stealth roll, but this brass is hitting you. I'm going to have you roll your fortitude to see if you scream. All you got to do is just beat your fortitude. Beat your own fortitude.
Well, what is my fortitude there?
Oh, sorry. 16.
And my bonuses are?
Con. So plus 4.
Plus level or
No.
Oh, 14.
14 out of 16. Okay. So your stealth succeeded. The hot brass hits you and is landing on your armor, and it's what's it called? Yeah, it's sizzling your skin, and you scream, ah! And let me see. Now the guy on the floor, he gets up, and that's his movement. All right. He can't. That's his movement. He just gets up. But now he's trying to roll his strength to beat your fortitude to see if he can maintain control of the gun. And then that's his action. Okay. No, he doesn't. Somehow, when he got up, it slipped from his hands, and you have the gun by the muzzle in your arm. And initiative. Ooh.
22.
Okay.
Guess who's going in the middle?
What did you roll?
Is it you or him?
Guy, what did you roll?
20.
Guy?
6.
Okay, so yeah, you're second. I rolled a 2. James, Guy, and Dude. Oh, I didn't say what he looked like. This dude, he's just your mutant, wasteland mutant, probably like ugly looking. He'll have eyes. Some combat armor, like belts and stuff. Nothing fancy about him. And Guy the gun is M16. 3-round burst. 3-round burst M16.
Okay, sounds good.
No, it's just a M16A2 iron sight. Nothing on it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and what's it called? James, you saw that the guy shot in the air, hot brass went on you. You wipe it off. Oh, I sorry. You take 1 point of damage. Hot brass, 1 point of damage. So you got 4 hit points left. And you see that the guy got up, or the mutant got up, but the weapon slipped from his hands. Guy has the gun. It's your turn. The gun is literally right there, like this, in the air, because Guy can't move yet.
I'll kick him.
You're what?
Try to kick him away.
Well, what I'm trying to imply is the gun is right there for you to just grab it and then shoot the dude.
Okay, I'll do that.
If Guy will let go. Guy, do you want to roll to see if he takes the gun?
Sure.
Okay. So James, you have to.
I'm gonna have to put that dice in the dungeon.
Okay, James is trying to grab the gun from Guy. Guy,
He's got it.
roll your fortitude. Roll your fortitude versus. No. James is grabbing the gun. Yes, James, you roll versus his fortitude. So it's your.
What's my strength?
Your strength or constitution. That's what you roll.
Okay, Con.
Plus
This is
4.
plus 4.
Yeah.
I got 14.
So what else do we get for my roll?
That's it.
That's it?
What do you mean that's it? You get a plus 4. That's a lot.
Yeah,
Disadvantage.
Too.
Disadvantage.
Oh.
You asked.
Well, a 6 or a 13.
Okay. No, just one roll. What did you roll?
Okay. 6.
Plus.
That is plus 2.
That's what's your plus 4? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's your action. You try to grab his gun, and he didn't let go of it. And guy's looking at you like, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, so the guy, that's your action. Your back is pretty much to the dude. Your back is to the mutant, James.
Feeling badly.
Huh?
Feeling badly.
I didn't understand.
I've rolled crappily all night. Okay.
Well, I think it was just a little thing between you and him. You tried to steal his gun without asking. You just tried to grab it. So, okay, so you can only move now. If you want, you can move out of the way entirely so that a guy can shoot the dude.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Do you want to roll out the way or just, like, how do you want to do this? Tactically roll out the way?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so you do that. You do a tumble. Guy, it's your turn. You think that was kind of weird. Like, you saw that the girl was trying to steal your gun, but she couldn't take it, and she rolled out the way, like, when you rolled out the way, you stayed on the safe side of the wall. You didn't go to where the bullets were. You're still on your side of the wall. So, Guy.
That's good.
Yeah, Guy. This dude's like he's scared. He's looking at you. He's scared.
I'm gonna point at him and stay there.
All right. He
And I'm gonna take Sam. Watch him.
He goes
Okay.
when you do that when you say that, he puts his hands up and he goes like this. That's what he does.
And I'll nod at him.
All right.
And I said, Sam, watch him. And I'm going to get down near the ground and peek around the corner.
A turkey peek. Do you want to peek with your gun or without your gun?
Well, the gun is not no silly. Come on. Very uncomfortable position.
It is. There is a trick. It's a real combat position.
I know, I understand, but I have no idea how to do it personally.
Oh, it's a half stock. So instead of aiming with the shoulder with the buttstock on your shoulder, the buttstock is free. Your eye is on the reticle. So you're crawling and then you lean forward, shoot, and then come back. You could do that.
Well, I don't know if there's anything down there. That's why I wanna.
Well, the guy went like this.
Okay. I said okay, and I said stay there, and I just want to take a look down there, see what's down there.
Okay, and then when you do that, let me see if they see.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to stay as low as possible.
So yeah, you're trying to stay as low as possible, and the guys, you're not human, so it's a different target now. You see that there are three guys further down the corridor, behind corners similar to yours. There's no real cover; it's just corners. And what's it called? They're shooting at your direction. Like they see you, and the bullets are going everywhere. So you that peak. What's it called? They saw you. They know. But they don't. It doesn't matter that you're a different target. They just saw something move. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let off a couple of semi-blind shots.
Okay. All right.
And so let them know hey.
Yeah.
Proceed with caution.
You got ammo. Yeah.
Yeah.
You go.
Proceed with caution.
Boom, boom. All right. So then, what's it called? Now it's the guy's turn. Oh, do you tell them anything? Do you tell James?
No, no, I told James, watch him.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now it's the guy's turn. And he still has his arms up. He says, if you reach on my right hip, I have a smoke grenade. You can use it. Take it.
Yeah, I'll go for the smoke grenade.
And James, it's your turn. You grab it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you want to throw it down the hall? Or how do you want to do this?
Well, I'll talk to you guys. Should I throw it? Or should I sling it?
No, we probably need it for later.
Okay.
All right. And so
There's no There's no direct lighting type deal, no light bulbs type deal though, right?
No. It's
I didn't think so.
what's it called? I mean there are
It's like sunlight. It's like sunlight.
no, it's not sunlight. It's okay, oh, you're talking about like overhead lights for everybody to see? Okay.
I'm talking about probably knocking out the lights and turning it dark.
Oh, okay.
If
So
that's
no,
possible.
there's a lot of stadium lights. You know those plug-in lights for working in your
Mhm.
garage? You see
I've got a pet.
those? Yeah. So it's
There's a lot of different lights.
yeah, it's those kind of lights everywhere. It's like on top of places,
Right.
shining down, just making it so that people can see. There's no
Right.
sunlight in here. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, but well, yeah. I'm just wondering. I've got dark vision, is why.
Mhm.
So I was
Yeah,
definitely
there's
in it.
well, not every light is on, so there's some that are broken, but
Okay.
still, it's too
There's
many
no
lights.
dark places.
Yeah,
There's shadows, but there's no dark places.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
you can try rolling your stealth roll again, after this battle, or not after this battle.
Yeah. No problem.
No.
But
How?
okay. Um.
No, you can do stealth check
So
every round until you succeed, right?
well, and then until you're found, and then
Yeah.
you need to redo it again. Or like unless they're the blood bladder beasts, and where you throw a towel over your head. Since since you can't see it, it can't see you.
All right.
Um.
So to describe this portion, this corridor where the enemies are shooting from, uh, on your corner, like, yeah, it's the bend around the wall. It could keep going further down straight. Like if you turn, keep going straight, or just turn all the way to where the enemies are. Otherwise, you could go back. But if you go back, you know that you didn't really go that far to begin with. There was no other real
No.
directions to go to except for this way. But you're starting to get into where you can get into those junctions. So maybe that smoke grenade can allow you to pass by right here, but at this point you only have one gun. However,
Right.
James, roll your wisdom. Yeah, James, roll your wisdom.
Hmm.
17.
If you could get even a couple of those rounds, you could probably make a gun. It would just be like a
I'll ask if you have any bullets.
Ask the guy if he has bullets.
Yeah.
Any more ammo?
oh he says no, I just picked this up from my he says I picked this up from my comrade and I didn't have time to get more stuff. What's in the magazine is it's in the magazine, and if you look at the magazine, guy, it's actually got the clear what do they
Okay.
call? I forgot what they're called, but it's
You window?
Oh, sick.
yeah. So
Round,
it's got the round counts on there. You could see the bullets.
Okay.
You could see the rounds in there. It's got like a clear plastic strip in the middle. You could see
Mhm.
your rounds in there, and you see that you have 15 bullets left. So, with that being said, he probably shot 5 times on burst mode and shot 15 bullets from a 30 round mag. So you have 15
Okay.
bullets left. That's
Hmm.
3 bursts. No, five bursts of 3
Yeah, with
or single
with
fire.
15 rounds. Well, with 15 rounds, I'm going single fire
Okay.
and no extra ammo. It's a 3-round burst is too expensive at the moment.
And do you want to distribute any of that ammo to James or no?
Yeah, I can probably give him 5.
All right. Two guns is better than one, right?
Right.
But you're low on ammo. So the way that those guys shot too, oh yeah,
What's-
they didn't shoot like crazy with nonstop. What happened was they saw you peek, they shot a bunch of
Mhm.
bullets, and then as soon as you went back, they stopped firing. So you're guessing that they may not have a
Okay.
bunch of ammo
Yeah.
either.
And I went bang bang too. So
Yeah, they saw that you have ammo, but what's it called?
we've got a Mexican standoff here.
It's an either or situation. You shot 3 bullets. They think you might be out. In fact, you hear them talking about it. I think he's out. You go, I don't think he's out. You go up there and find out. No, he's got to be out. You're hearing that.
Okay. I'm really paying attention to anything that might be coming down the hall.
Okay.
Any types of footsteps.
From
And
from where that enemy is? Not in that direction.
well, I'm
But
waiting. I'm looking for because I'm going to try and do the same trick this time. Or if somebody comes down, I'm going to try and do the same trick with the weapon as I did with this guy.
if somebody else
I'm
comes,
waiting for. I'm waiting for
steal their.
somebody either to either show their weapon from around the corner, like some stupid idiot might do. They'd put their barrel out from around the corner
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
they come around.
Yeah.
That way I can grab it.
Okay. So let's see here. All right.
Or-
Roll.
And I'm going to ask while doing that, I'm going to ask this guy, what's down this way? So,
He said,
okay,
"What's down this way? The way he came from?"
what's down the way you came?
He said, that was my partner. We just barely started going through. My partner found a box. He got shot and fell. I grabbed his weapon, and then I started getting shot at, and I ran down the corridor. And there's 3 of them. It was 2 of us, and I see 2 of you, but there's 3 of them. And then he says, also, I don't know who my partner was. So don't even bother.
Okay.
And he goes, do you
Okay, no
two
problem.
know each other?
Yeah, we're comrades for the past. I'm not sure how long now. I'm not sure how long we were out from the explosion. Now there's no time.
Okay.
But we've
Okay.
been-
Yeah.
So I don't know how long. It might have been days, might have been weeks,
In
however long.
actuality, it was probably about 30,
hours.
30 minutes. 30 minutes to an
Okay.
hour.
So
in
as I
actuality.
said,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was unconscious. I
But-
don't know how long we were unconscious.
Yeah,
So-
that is true. That is true.
So we've
But-
we've been together for some time now.
But I'll say this too. At the
Fair
same
life.
time, guy, you did roll like a 21 back then. So the time gap gone, you say it's about from the way that the wounds were still fresh and then smelling and all that stuff.
Yeah.
About 45 minutes from the explosion to waking up.
Okay.
About 45 minutes.
So I'm still going to be general and say, yeah, we've been together some time now.
Yeah, an hour total.
That technically is some time.
Yeah, sometime. Okay, and he was still born today. He was born an hour ago. Okay.
He wasn't born yesterday.
Yeah, he wasn't born yesterday. He was all right. So you're waiting for them to come back, and this is what I rolled. Okay. They're convinced that you're out. There's no shouting from you guys. There's no more communication.
No.
You didn't dare them to come this way. You guys just stay quiet.
No.
So one guy is walking up, and you hear him. James, you hear one guy is walking up too. Do you want to try to make communication checks or anything while the guy is walking up? No?
Not yet. We'll wait.
Okay. All right. And then you're looking for that barrel, right?
If he's stupid enough to do it, and if not, I'm gonna. If anything, try. If he comes around the same time as his weapon, I'm going to try and grab the barrel, push it aside, and give him a right cross.
Okay.
I want to maintain that.
As he starts
barrel
walking
as
up,
much as possible.
He stops around 5 feet from the corner. He stops right there.
Mhm.
And then you hear, "What are you waiting for?" And then he says, "There's another opening in the corridor right there. I'm going to need some backup for cross coverage fire." And you hear another guy goes, "Fuck." So another dude starts walking up. And so what's happening is
James. Hey, James.
all
I
right.
get my I'll load my rifle.
Okay, so one guy, that first guy stays where he's at. He's not moving. And the other guy, you hear he's coming up, but he starts moving across the corridor. And so
Oh crap.
as he's walking across the corridor, this is what real tactic. That first guy,
Mhm.
he's looking on the opposite side. The
Mhm.
new guy is walking at your side.
Yes,
Now
they're gonna.
they're walking together, and exactly. So when they get to that point, the dude they stop at the corner. You hear them
Mhm.
right at the edge, but you don't see the barrel. And then they go,
Gonna
wait, hold on. You hear,
go ahead.
you hear. I don't think the guy's there anymore. They probably went down the corner. They go, no, he's still there. And then you hear, hey, come back up, take the rear. And then you hear the third guy coming up, taking the rear. So they're moving
Okay.
in. They stopped right there. They got the cross coverage pattern. Plus the third guy, you hear he's facing the rear. All right.
Yep.
They're not moving,
Um.
and you're not moving. And then you hear,
Like.
you hear.
Let's make care.
Wait, hold on. They're not moving,
I'm
and
just.
you're not moving. And then you hear, they got to be gone. And then you hear, hold on, let me check. And your keen hearing, your senses is you hear the guy walk foot over foot, kind of like trying to peek.
Mhm.
You see the muzzle of his barrel, only the muzzle of his barrel, about 5 feet away, circling in an orbit. You don't see the guy. You don't see the guy. You see his foot. You want to take a shot? What do you want to do?
Well.
The guy is about, let's say, 7
Well-
feet away, orbiting in a pivot of your
Yeah.
position. So you saw the muzzle.
He's making it tough. You're making it tough. You know that.
Oh, this is real
Your
tactics, though.
knowledge of my knowledge. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I know that, and I'm trying
Okay.
to figure out. I'm trying to remember how to counter it.
Well, I said
There
you see his muzzle, but you see
Yeah.
his foot. You could take a precision shot at his foot, but you know he's right there.
Right. Well, the trouble is yeah, you get his foot.
Hmm.
No, I want to control that muzzle.
You're not going to be able to reach it. 7 feet away. He orbited.
Okay. Okay. Get that rifle as close to that foot as I can.
All right, it's your turn. So
And as I said, I'm going to try and hit it.
okay. You like shoot it? You mean?
Yeah, shoot the foot.
Okay. So it's going to be
Unless it's an artificial leg, he's going to be in pain.
no. No, what's it called? It's going to be a small target, but since it's close, I'm just going to do a -1. That's it, just a -1, because it's a small target.
Okay. So let's see. This is a two-handed weapon. Light? Would you consider that light ranged?
Yeah, lightweight, two-handed weapon.
That's yeah, two-handed gun, need ammo, light ranged. So that's a +9.
Wow.
No, +10.
And then -1.
So that's +9 on that. That's then it's a 17.
Okay. So you shoot the foot, roll your damage, and I'll tell you what happens.
It probably blows his foot off. This is a D12.
Ooh.
A 7.
Okay. You shoot the foot, and the bottom of his boot, you see it burst out from the bottom. So, and he screams, and when he gets shot, he shoots, and the bullets just like go in front of you. The guy in the rear, he's in the rear for a reason, freaks out, turns around, shoots the guy where the bullets were coming from, but shot his partner in the back. And the dude that you shot in the foot, what's it called? James? James, it's your turn. That guy that got shot in the foot, you'd have to just offset a little bit, like just 1 foot away, offset, and you'll be able to shoot him.
Okay.
How many bullets do you want? Well, you.
Just one.
Okay.
Just one.
So roll your
Until
attack.
we get more.
It's a single, double hand, 2 weapons, lightweight.
Lightweight, two-handed, needs ammo.
I've got ammo.
Yeah, he's got 5 rounds. So 1 shot. Go ahead, roll. It's going to be your dexterity plus. What's the accuracy?
Level +4.
Accuracy is +4. Okay. No,
At
wait.
least on mine it is.
Yeah, it should. The accuracy should still be the same because he's using the same gun type because of the same ammo type.
Right.
Uh,
So
5.56.
it's 5 plus his dex modifier.
You got that,
No,
James?
6 minus.
Oh,
No,
26.
Okay. So you shoot him
Oh.
and roll your damage. What was it? 1d12.
Yes.
Okay, 1d12. Roll.
Four.
4. Okay. So you shoot the guy on top of guy's damage plus yours, and
What's his friend?
no, it's
Well-
no. The guy got the person that guy shot on the foot is not the same guy that got
Okay.
hit from the dude turning around. All right. I'm going to roll his dexterity to see if he could even stand because he got shot in the foot and now he got center mass shot. He fell.
Oh.
He fell. Um,
Bump.
and the dude that accidentally got hit, he's dead on the floor. The guy that shot by accident, you don't know what he's doing. And James, no, Guy, it's your turn.
Well, I heard two bodies hit the floor.
Yes.
Doers, there was 3. I'm gonna turkey peek again.
And you see the guy, he's looking at you, but he's got like white ghost look on his face that he doesn't even want to be here. He peed himself.
Okay. No, okay. Weapon on him. Sorry, that's a bad bad form, but it's imaginary. Weapon on him. That's what I'm gonna say. Drop it.
He's shaking. He's not moving. He's shaking. He's like. And then the Wastelander that you guys the Wastelander that you guys were with, he goes. Keep your gun on him. And he starts walking forward, and he's like, just to make sure that you don't shoot him either. He's got his arms wide, so he's kind of like walking with where you can see him.
Right.
He walks over to that dude that you have your weapon pointed at, and he's shaking. The dude just takes his gun, and then he shoots him, bam, in the face. And then he starts
He
checking
could
him.
have been an ally.
He says,
I don't
Pete-
really care if
he said he probably would have got us killed just like he killed his friend. And then he takes the ammo out of this gun, passes it over to James, and then he tosses the new gun to Guy, and he says he
same
goes,
type ammo.
yeah, you got a M16 and what's it called? We'll say a submachine gun, MP5.
Different ammo.
Yeah.
Crud. That's it.
Yeah, so what's it called? The guy throws the ammo to James, gives you the MP5, and then he says, "I take a gun, but I don't know how you feel about me having a gun right now. We could wait." And he says too. He goes, "You guys aren't from around here. And I could tell. I'm not stupid."
Nope.
And
Maybe
then,
you can fill us into what's going on here.
Okay, so as you guys are walking through, you're scavenging the rest of the bullets
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Bullets, grenades.
you came up. Well, no additional grenades. They probably would have used them if they had some. Throw it on
Yeah.
the wall, deflect it, and then throw it at you guys. Psh, you're dead. No, they don't have any grenades. You find one extra 5.56 clip, 30 rounds, and what's it called? Another 5 rounds
That's
left in the
the-
magazine from 5.56.
That's the M16, so
So your MP5 ammo, James, that you got, it's only 25 rounds in that magazine.
Hey,
So we've
25
we have a total of 15
Yeah.
extra rounds for the M16.
And as you guys
So-
continue
Makes it
on,
24 rounds.
yeah,
And how many rounds for the MP5?
25 in that magazine.
Crap.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
Okay. Well, the trouble is, it's an MP. Isn't an MP5 only semi-automatic, or is it automatic?
Automatic.
Only?
Well, no,
Well,
there is a semi. There is a semi-automatic. What's it called?
Okay.
But it's either semi-automatic or one bullet, or
Right.
full auto.
Yes. Right. Well, with only 25 rounds, I only want it semi-automatic. Because if it's
Oh.
on full auto, those 25 rounds are gone in less than a second.
Yeah. All right. So now,
As I said, I'm just wondering how my character knows all this knowledge that I know.
he's putting it together. He's putting it together as he's coming across this stuff. He's a mechanic. It's coming. You know, it's just coming together.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys are traveling further through the path now, what's it called? You're seeing that there's more ammo types being found, and from the explosions and gunfire that you're hearing, that big center thing is still there. The machine with the turret gun, whatever it was, is still there.
Mm-hmm.
There's less gunfire than there was before, and what's it called? It's getting to the point where it sounds like everybody is maintaining their distance and trying to figure out what to do. And the guy that you're with, he's kind of like cowering around the corner too, and he says, normally when it gets to about this time of the battle, there's roughly a handful of teams left, and nobody's going to be moving unless they're asking to be shot. He goes, we need to find an overwatch position to have a support by fire, and then a flank and maneuver path or route. But whatever's in the middle, he goes, I got nothing. I got nothing from that.
Okay.
And
Well-
yeah, this is not like a what's it called, a full scale assault battle that's going to end in
Right.
like
It's squad,
10
it's
seconds.
squad on
Yeah, it's
squad on squad with multiple squads.
yeah, it started off being a little rowdy right away, but then it slowed down pretty fast because that's how quickly teams were getting wiped out. But
Mhm.
but you're at that point where you're in that final circle.
Yeah, we need to find a place to hole up for the moment.
All
Unless
right.
you want to go look. We're looking for a way out.
All right, you're looking for a way out.
Yeah.
The walls around the arena.
I could probably get out, but
Yeah, the walls around the arena are probably around 15 feet high.
Mhm.
The fire that you found in the trash bins were spaced out slightly out of range on this side that I was saying, but on the other side maybe there's some that are closer. But there is what's it called? You see the faint glow of an explosion off in the distance that you could probably use as a teleportation area. But at that spot where that glow is, it's like a burning. There's no fighting there right now. It's a dead zone that's been cleared pretty much. That spot. So just keep a mental note of that. That glow is a
Where
spot
it's
where
at.
you can go. And James,
figure out how to get James and this other guy with us.
what's it called?
And probably
You
looking.
well, let me see here. Give me a moment to think, all right? We're going to take this as like during the combat, this is like that slow calming point where you're trying to assess the situation just before you fight.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mhm.
All right, I'll be right back just a couple minutes.
Okay.
So we've got about 25 rounds each of the M16 and the MP5. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to remember. So, okay. And we've got to find a place to work from and possibly make forays from. So,
See, the other question: what was that large thing that
large
was
explosion?
stomping around?
yeah. Now, as I said, I can get out of here, but or possibly, and okay. So
How much? How much
I'm
can you
talking
take?
about you, huh?
How much can you? How much can you take with you? Teleport.
You can teleport.
No. Can you? I can't. I can.
Yeah,
Regenerate. I'm just wondering how
right.
much you can move.
Well, I can teleport. So that's the
How much?
trouble is I can get out of here. I can
How
get
much
up
can
into
you?
the stand. I can possibly get up into the stands. So, um, we need an incendiary grenade or two. So, um, we gotta figure. Yeah. So, what would you think? We got to find some place to hole up, or we keep going and try and find wipe out other groups that are already holed up.
The only problem with that is moving around the corner. This is where I wish I had some flashbang grenades.
Oh, yeah, but we don't. We've only got one smoke grenade, and so what's going to happen is we're going to try and find the box that this guy found. Backtrack for that.
Uh-huh.
That might have a little more.
Toys in it.
Yeah, there you go, toys. Now with that, so if we keep moving, we're less likely to find somebody else moving around, but we'll be more likely to find somebody who's holed up in a strong position.
All right. So, in the pause, probably in about 1 minute of pausing, where the gunfire slowed down to almost a standstill,
Mhm.
the crowds, they're booing, they're yelling out, "Boo, boo!" And then the guy
Can we
next to
see
you,
anybody? Can we see anybody in the crowd? Go ahead.
oh, go ahead. You see a lot of people. There's it's like mutants. Like you know, like the Star Wars pod race in
Okay.
like all kinds of races just like that. It's all wastelanders. Um,
You know, what's I'm going to do is something totally chaotic.
let's see.
I'm going to take and make a 5-round burst from this from the MP5 into the crowd.
Oh shit. Okay. And roll your damage.
That would still be the light, or would that be heavy?
For the MP5,
Light.
Yeah, heavy two-handed weapon or
one-handed light
uh,
or versatile because it's but either
D8.
or.
Yeah, D8. It's a D8.
Okay.
So
So
it's five
for
round burst.
each one, and let's see here. I'm going to say,
3.
give me a.
I'm not aiming at anybody in specific.
Oh, okay. Wait.
I'm just going to go bang, 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 bang.
You hit 2 people. I rolled a d10 to see how many hit. Divided that number in half. You hit 2 people.
So I'll roll two damages.
Okay. And then you hear, "Oh, folks, it's a good thing you filled out those liability forms. We are not held responsible." And then you hear, and
7 and a 4.
and at this time, as it appears, the combatants are taking on the patrons. It is time to raise the stakes. And then you hear, whoosh. So it says, we will be confining the combatants towards the center of the arena to keep fighting mistletoe. And then the crowd is cheering wild when they hear that noise, and they're like, the dude next to you is like, "Oh shit, mistletoe! He died last week." And then you hear a piston rising from the floor, and the crowds are cheering. And this piston rising from the floor is in the very center of the ring, of the arena, and going up to about 5 feet higher than the highest platform is the machine with a gnome inside of it with goggles, and he has no legs. His arms, he's got one arm, the other arm is like mechanical, and he's spinning around on this turret, screaming, and like you see his mouth open like ah, and he's shooting at everybody where they're hiding as this platform is rising, and then everybody is hiding position. There's just two other teams out there. They're shooting at him with their guns, and then they're even throwing grenades. And then he's trying to shoot them and take them out, but it's not working. But you guys see him, and you guys do have him as a target too. He doesn't see you
Should we
guys
take
though.
him out? Should we take him out or
Yes.
try to?
Yes.
And
Well,
what's it
all
called?
three of us.
And
All three of us.
yeah, and then the turret, as he's shooting at the other teams, he's circling around, and then he sees you guys, and the bullets are coming to
Too
you.
late.
Boom, 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 and you guys are gonna have to roll into cover. He's shooting.
Duck and cover.
Okay, and let's see. Who does he shoot? Oh, the random. Okay.
Oh,
All right. The random was trying to roll out the way, and when those bullets came, you guys didn't get hit, and that dude, what's it called? This is the anti-aircraft gun.
oh!
He's done.
He went flat.
He's
Yeah, he went
obliterated.
flat.
And then what's it called? And then right when that happens, when that guy goes splat, one side of that anti-craft gun explodes. So he's now got a malfunctioning turret,
Girl.
and he's like, "God damn it!" And then the crowds are like cheering. And what destroyed that gun was a RPG, and you see that the RPG came from a guy on top of a ramp. He grabbed a box.
I was looking for that.
Yeah, can we get some bucks?
Can you get to a box?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we were looking for the box. Looking for the box that this guy had.
Okay. So
At this point in time, I don't
We were
care.
heading-
all right.
in the meantime,
Okay. So in the order, I got James, then Guy, then the dude, but he's dead. Okay, Guy. James. Sorry, James. We'll say your turn. And yes, you do see a box. And what's it called? It's at a ramp. What's it called? One of the other teams. You see that they spot the box too. They're trying to get to it also. And then as he spots it, he spots you, and you spot him. And he's got his gun. You got his gun. But you're first. Are you going to try to run up? Are you going to try to run up and shoot, or just shoot him and stay where you are?
And yell for guy to get the box.
Say that one more time. It was hard to hear.
Basically, I'll basically yell, get the box, and boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so you're yelling for
He's
them
gonna
to get
stop
the
the fire.
box, and you're shooting the guy.
Right.
So go
Yeah,
ahead
he's
and
gonna
roll
stop
to
the
shoot.
fire.
Roll to shoot, James.
26.
Okay, that hits.
Oh.
Roll your damage. Wait. Did you use the 5.56 ammo or the MP5 ammo?
I had the
I'll take 5.
5,
He's
5.56.
5.56. Okay. So let's cross out a bullet. Take one shot, and then roll your damage. Was it 1d12?
Yeah. I was using that as a
10. 10 points.
Okay, so you shoot him, and he goes down on a knee, and Guy, you see that the dude went down. He's the only possible target that you see on your side. You don't know where the rest of his team is at, but you figure they're around that bend. Do you want to try to reach for that box, or do you want to finish taking him out, or keep assessing before you move?
Selector fire or selector. I don't want to do this. Full auto. all 20 rounds, or however many rounds I've got, 25 rounds.
And running while you're shooting.
And no,
No?
I'm going to wait until I've got a target first.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep my eyes downrange.
Okay.
And if somebody does peek around a corner, I'm going to give a fast burst as I can, so I'm not using all 25 rounds
Short burst.
that fast.
Okay.
Yeah, that fast. And if anything, I can always use it as a club.
Yeah. Okay.
All
right. So
and,
you look, and what's it called? You see that one of the other combatants got into view because he rolled out the way just as the turret, what's it called, started
Right.
shooting again with one gun. Boom, 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 like slow fire rate. And
yeah.
he rolled out of the way of that into your view. If you want to take a shot at him, but he doesn't see you.
Okay. Until I'm chaos, but what the heck? Yeah, quick burst is a short burst
Okay, go.
into him.
Just a quick hip fire, right? So
Yeah, just in his.
we'll do a what's it called?
How many rounds?
Not
do I hit?
a disadvantage. Yeah, do a disadvantage.
Okay.
It's just a hip fire, just for suppression.
That's 18 plus 9 is 27.
Okay, that was the low one.
Oh, wait a minute. No, that's the high one.
Disadvantage, because it's just a quick hip
8,
fire.
7, right. 8, and that is for light one hit. It's a plus 9. That is 17 to hit.
That's a hit. Go ahead, roll your damage.
How many rounds? Just one.
Just it's a short burst, but it's just one round of
Right.
damage.
7 points of damage.
Okay. So you saw that when he rolled out the way from the gun targeting him, you shot him with a quick hip fire, and that impeded the rest of his movement, and you see that he gets blown to bits too from mistletoe.
Okay.
And what's it called? But now that dude that James shot, he's the only one that's still up. And what's it called? You could try to run up for that ramp if you wanted to. You can make it all the way, but you might take a shot. You only have how many hit points? 5? 4?
No. Whoop.
Okay, so do you want to try to make it all the way up to that chest? Oh, we lost Guy.
Are you still here?
No, he's gone.
Okay. Yeah, CC Blue done it.
What time is it?
9:42.
10:42?
9.
Okay, sorry.
All right, you got the blue screen of death.
Oh, hold on a minute.
I'm gonna go smoke real quick. I'll be right back.
Going on here.
Oh, he is here. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just the camera. I could hear you. That's fine, okay?
Yeah, what happened is I was on my
Uh,
down other.
oh, it came in broken. I thought I could hear you. I could smell you.
Oh, we can hear. Oh,
But
Hmm. Hmm. It. I don't know if you could hear us. It's like a very bad lag. Um, hmm.
I was on my phone and
dropped it?
okay, how's that?
Yeah.
Oh, try talking. Say a full paragraph. Hmm. No, we're not getting anything. Okay. Here. You know what? We'll take a couple of minutes to fix this. I'm gonna use the bathroom and then have a quick smoke. And but yeah, we'll take a few minutes to fix this. All right.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, no pressure. Just we'll see if we can get this going after a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, guys, can you hear me?
Okay. No?
Hello?
Hello. No, nothing, huh?
Well, I can hear you.
Okay.
Uh,
Hey.
he's gonna have to take a smoke break.
Yeah, right. My video and my uh head do not work together. It my dot I use which I'm used. So
You're breaking up,
okay. Crud.
Okay, we good.
Let me see if I can find. What was that?
That section came in pretty good.
Okay, my phone, my camera, and my audio do not work well together. My
Well, you
phone
don't
died.
need to. Yeah.
That's what I was using. And now on my brick of a computer.
Okay.
So my computer's about 10 years old, so it's ancient.
Oh, as long
It
as you,
still works for what I need, though. I'm okay. Let's see.
The other question, I guess, is how much can you teleport?
Well, if I throw a firebolt or a black fire, it's called a black fire port. I can teleport up to 3 squares, 15 feet.
Not. How much weight can you move?
And sure what yeah, for the against the fire. That was I think that was one of the mutations.
Yeah.
How is the audio?
So
Sounds good. Okay.
seems to be good. No, my camera and audio do not want to work
All right. Well,
well.
this is okay. This is okay.
It's yeah.
All right. So it's 9:45. I'm gonna try to get to a still point. Guy, it's still your turn. You attacked. You hit. That guy got blown away because your shots impeded him from dodging out the way entirely, and he got killed. But you still have your movement. You can make it all the way up to the box,
Right.
if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll make it up to. I'll try and get up to the box.
Okay, as you're running up to the box, the guy that was what's it called, James shot. He takes a shot, and he hit.
Oh, I'm dead.
It was a 17. And what's it called? Here we go. Six points of damage.
Oh, I'm at 0.
But this is what happens, all right? You're climbing up. You make it right up to the box. He shoots you, but as you get shot, you saw on the box the locking mechanism. It's a yellow button in the center of the box glowing, and as you fall from getting shot and you hit the button, your everything flashes, and you lose sight of. Well, no, not yet. You hit the button. You die. You're on the floor. James, you notice that the box that he hit, the lid flips open. 2 small shelves pop up, split out, and another shelf opens up. On the shelves, on the side from where you're at, just a quick glance, you see like a couple of vials, and then a couple of pistols, and then on the middle there's like a bigger gun. James, what's it called? It's going to be your turn, and Guy is on the floor, dead at the box. And there's that dude that you shot, and he shot Guy. But you see vials and stuff up there. That guy's still alive that you shot. He's just down on one knee.
I'll shoot him again.
Okay, go ahead and shoot.
Come on. That's fun. Oh. The water.
Yeah, Guy, I rolled a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that's
17 plus whatever.
my
the
armor class
accuracy.
is only what 10 plus.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be
19.
Okay, so 19 hits. You shoot him. Go ahead and roll your damage.
What was it again, the damage?
Oh, you shot the M6, 5.56 or the MP5 rounds, which is 9 mil.
5.56.
Okay, 1d12.
5.56. I have the MP5.
Well, he's got a
7.
clip of MP5 ammo also.
7 points of damage.
Okay, so you shoot him, and he falls over and he dies because you already shot him earlier. And you can run up to the box. You don't see anybody shooting at you. You see Mistletoe he turned his gun back to the rest of the team that was shooting at him, so you could make it to the box without Mistletoe shooting at you. And
Okay, I'll run up to the box.
you see guys there on the floor too. So you get to the box, and guy, what's it called? You're limp on the floor. You're dead. What color is your blood? Yeah, what color is your blood?
I'm saying green.
Okay, you see green blood.
Green.
You see green blood splattered on the box, and you see the yellow buttons covered with green blood from when he pushed it. But yeah,
There you go.
on each there's two side panels and one middle panel. Okay, 2 potions on each side panel, healing potions. A pistol below each. 2 potions, a pistol. In the middle is a sniper rifle, 50 cal Barrett. And what's
Oh,
it called? What's it called? Guy is on the floor. You just went. The turn is going. The battle is still going. Sure, they see you. What's it called? An occasional bullet whizzes your way, but you get down low and the prone when you're up on the ramp.
Yeah.
Okay, and you got the potions. Oh, did you grab the potions or the weapons, or what do you grab?
Can I grab a potion and a weapon?
Okay, so you grab 1 potion and you grab a pistol. Yeah. So you're on the ground now. You're on the prone. You have bullets whizzing over you, and Guy's right there on the floor. You're gonna give him your potion.
Yes.
Okay, Guy, you're healed. What is the potion in here? 5 plus wisdom. Gamma World is weird with potions.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember reading it or seeing it.
You know what? We'll just go with standard D&D 5th edition.
Yeah.
2d4 plus
2.
2.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, just go for that. So you get one healing potion.
7.
Okay. 7 hit points. And
It's pretty good.
Guy, when you wake up, you swear you were feeling what's it called? The frozen cold temperatures of Ithrian. But then you wake up and you're back here again. The dark, cloudy, stormy skies of Robot City, the toxic air, and you're still on the battlefield, and you see this gorgeous human. It's gorgeous to you. Your eyes are like blurry. The most beautiful thing you've ever seen. You're like, man, you've been missing out on angels. Where you know, I'm kidding. But yeah,
Hello.
and then you see it's
Hello,
Sam.
beautiful.
Then you see Sam.
Oh.
And Sam is on the floor. Sam, do you say anything?
Basically, I got you healed up. There's a sniper rifle if you want it. You see any magazines?
And just what's in,
Yeah.
just what's in the weapons. No extra ammo. Just what's in the weapons.
Okay.
With 5
I'll
rounds.
Go for it. 10, I think.
Oh wait, which?
No,
Okay, so
Barrett's
in the pistol, it's going to be 10 round clip in the pistols, and in the sniper rifle, it's going to be 5 round clip. 50 cal sniper rifle, yeah, 5 rounds.
Yeah,
Maybe even 4.
yeah, I thought so.
Well, no, in the game, joint ops, there were 10 rounds. 10 rounds.
That's heavy. That's heavy. That's a big magazine, like 10 rounds.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Well, snipers, so don't use
Well, you
don't
gotta run around.
If you want
use
10,
clips anyway.
no, we'll say it's a 5 round clip.
No.
5 round clip inside of a sniper rifle, and it's a heavy 2-handed weapon.
On range.
So who wait? What's it called? The Mistletoe has his back to you guys. Bullets are flying at him, but also at your direction. People are trying to keep you pinned down. You can't see the mutants on the floor, but you can pick out portions of what's it called, like the exposed back of Mistletoe's head. And on the back of his head, you see that there's a circle, like a circle plate on the back of his head. And what's his name said that he was dead before, like he died last week. Maybe somebody shot him in the back of his head last week.
Well, I can even see the third of my 5 rounds on the back of his head.
With what?
Oh, my sniper rifle,
Okay.
with my arm.
All right. So, well, here's the thing, though. There's only 5 rounds in that sniper rifle.
Well, I'm saying
Are
I
you-
had
are
the 250, whatever.
You
I-
had what?
I had some ammo. Remember the
That's a 5.56 rounds.
correct.
Yeah, all you had. Okay. So I was asking if you.
I've used 3.
Hold on. This is the way I understood it. Okay. You asked Guy if he wanted the sniper rifle. He said yes.
Okay.
So Guy was going to grab the sniper rifle. I didn't
Correct.
know that you were going to grab ammo from the sniper rifle so you could use it too.
Okay.
Is that what you're trying to do?
That's going to take.
No. I had 5. I've used 3. I've got 2 rounds left of the 5.56.
Okay. All right. That's what I wanted to clarify.
Yeah,
I was
he-
getting confused. Okay.
He's trying to use.
So, okay, so you're passing the sniper rifle to Guy. You're not
Right.
taking the ammo from the sniper rifle.
No.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and you're going to try to shoot at Mistletoe. It's
Right.
going to be a disadvantaged shot. Go ahead and shoot.
Well, the first one was a 27. Second one's a 13.
Missed. You took a shot, and then what's it called? He hears the bullet hit the back of his plating, like right beside his head, and you see that he jerked around and he's starting to turn the turret towards your side now. Guy, it's your turn.
I'm going to.
You see that there's 2 more vials. There's 3 more vials of potions on that chest
Okay.
and that sniper rifle. And
What I have,
what's his name is circling around.
do I have to get? In my best estimation, would I have time to get to the sniper rifle, set up a and fire before that turn?
You want to get into you pick up the sniper rifle, get into a stable firing position, like in the prone, and fire. Is that what you're telling me?
Right.
Okay, so that'll give you.
Have enough time?
Yes, you grab the weapon, you go into prone, and then you're trying to shoot. And the thing is turning, and as it's turning, it's facing your direction. And go ahead and shoot a regular shot.
Come on. One dead. Ask. Demanded weapon. Uh, 9.
9? Just a regular shot. No
Sorry.
advantage, no disadvantage. Just a regular shot.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Oh, we lost it. I don't know. It's coming in staticky. Did you make anything out, James?
I'm not sure he said a 9. He said something about 9, but that was a 9 or a 19. I couldn't hear.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I heard if it was a hit or a miss. 10? 10 is a miss.
10.
10 is a miss. So you take a
I'm
shot.
going to
Boom.
try and play dead. I'm gonna drop.
All right. Well, you're in
Like
the
it was-
prone. You're in the prone, so you have low defilade.
But I don't even.
Oh,
So I want to try and look dead for him.
okay. All right. So I see what you're saying. You just shot with the sniper rifle in the prone. James was shooting with his M16 arm. So the guy's circling around shooting, boom, 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 and
I don't think I'm going to have enough time to get another round off.
what's it called? It's his turn. he's shooting at James. Ooh, 19, and we'll just say for +2 for dexterity. So 21. Does that hit you?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. All right. And you take 6 points of damage.
That leaves me with a -1.
Okay. So when he shoots you, what's it called? James, you get shot and you get blown off the platform, and you land on the lower part of the ramp, but not all the way down. So it's like you kind of like fly back, you land on the ramp, and you start sliding down. But Guy, you see that 10T just died, and she's just laid on the
Again.
floor. What's it called? There's still 3 potions on this chest, and you can get up and grab those and run down, or you can shoot and get up and try to run down, or
Well,
actually,
not gonna.
wait, actually, also from the RPG that hit Mistletoe, he's on fire. I forgot to mention that. I forgot to mention that. That's important. So,
Yes.
what's it called? That's the description. Mistletoe is still being shot at, but then the 2 teams are also shooting at each other when the situation calls for it. So it's not just everybody ganging up on Mistletoe, it's still everybody's best interest to survive. So what do you want to do? Your turn. What do you want to do? 3 potions.
Well,
Or on the
I'm not sure how long. Is turning away from us, correct?
Oh yeah, he's turning away to the other team.
So-
So he shot James and he's still rotating because that's the way he's attacking. He's spinning, and
No
then
problem.
and then like
Uh,
he's not fixed on one person. Oh, and
I'm gonna
go ahead. It's hard.
or not. And throw. Oh,
I'm not getting anything.
you got.
It's hard.
This is a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab. Are you hear me?
You're gonna grab.
Okay, I'm gonna grab. Over. The potion, see, and it does. I'm going to leave her there and get back.
Okay. I think I understand. You're gonna grab all the 3 potions, go down and heal Sam, and then
Right,
try to maneuver around to a better fighting position. Is that what you said?
right.
Okay. You do it. You make it. Do you want to heal James and give him all 3 potions, or give him like 2, you take 1? What do you want to do? You could take 1 too.
I might as well.
Okay, so both you guys a potion each, James and Guy.
So 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, that's fine. Until we get it official.
That's 3 and 4 plus 2 is 9. Excuse me.
Okay.
And JP 4, 44 plus 4.
44. So he's taking both of them at the same time,
No, well,
if he wants to. Or
for James, well, he can have.
I'm unconscious.
Well,
well, give him one potion for
I
now.
might as well.
Yeah,
We're going to live or die here.
yeah, give him
Yeah,
one
we'll give him
potion
one
for
for
now,
now.
and then next round, if he wants to take that potion, he could take that potion. That way, it's not 3 potions in one turn on your turn. 2 is good enough. All right. So you're looking for a better battle position, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. So we got you
Yes.
into.
I want to try and take out.
You find an avenue of approach where you can shoot at Mistletoe without the enemies seeing you. Okay? You found a good angle. James, you can do the same thing too. It's your turn. You're awake. Your nanobots are repairing you, and you're what's it called? You're getting a headache. You feel like your body is just going into not shock. This is your first day being alive, and you died twice. All right, in 5 minutes. No, not in 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes. Okay, so go ahead, James. What are you doing? Same thing. You're gonna try to take another avenue of approach, and
Yes.
okay. So you do the same thing. You're able to shoot at Mistletoe from different location than Guy, and the other opposition teams cannot shoot you. So Mistletoe is elevated. Everybody's shooting at him. He's getting picked and hit. What's it called? James, your turn.
Mm,
21.
That hits. So you're shooting your 5.56. Boom.
Correct.
Go ahead and what's it called?
24.
Yes.
Ten.
Okay. So what's it called?
mm,
You shoot the machine trying to hit Mistletoe, and it's the machine that gets damaged further, not Mistletoe himself. Okay? And what's it called? Guy, it's your turn. You saw that James just shot the machine,
That's-
the damage to it. It's both the same hit
Yeah.
points. It's both the same hit points. It's not different hit points from machine and him.
Right.
It's the same hit points.
So what I'm looking at doing is
Oh, wait.
actually.
Wait, hold on. Before you, he's turning. When James took his turn, it was in front of James, so he got flat on forward. Thing is turning, so you're getting a side shot at what's it called? Mistletoe. And this is going to be disadvantage for
No.
the headshot if you want to do the headshot.
Oh, center.
Same situation. Static. Didn't hear anything.
Center. Oh. Uh,
I don't know. It's hard.
mass dead center.
Okay. All right. Regular attack.
Now I'm just thinking, what if I get the machine? Could I just damage the machine so enough that it would stop firing?
If you want to shoot at the gun
And I'm gonna
itself, yeah, at the gun itself. That's what they did with the RPG. You got the sniper rifle.
Because-
You could shoot the gun.
Right. Well, that's a very big size round going into that machine.
Yeah.
Traveling at a fairly good velocity. Just thinking, yeah, I'd probably try and get that
Okay.
gun.
Roll.
So
Roll your mechanics.
okay, let's see. Where'd it go? 5 and 8. 13.
Okay, got it. So you're analyzing the machine on how it's operating, the way it's moving. I forgot to describe this when you saw
Yes.
it. The way it's moving is it is circling like on a turret, but it is on two huge metallic legs that are just very boxy log-like legs, and they move up like and then. So he's moving on this. He was moving around like that, but now he's on the cylinder up in the air, so he's just moving around like this. So your mechanic skill shows you the mechanism for him rotating, and
Okay.
you could take that out if you want to shoot it. The thing is, it's going to be a regular attack. You rolled your mechanics. You understand that this is
Right.
the part, and regular attack, and you'll hit it. If you all you gotta do is just beat his AC.
Eight.
I didn't hear. What did he roll? Oh my gosh.
Eight.
I still didn't hear.
Yeah. Come on.
Can you type it in the screen on the bottom in the chat?
That would make life a lot easier.
Not really. I hate the chat.
But if you can't hear them, it's better than nothing.
All right, let's see. All right. So I put attack roll. Just type the number in the chat if you can. I think he's gone entirely. James just walked away. He rage quit. There he goes. Okay, I see it. 18. Okay. Success. All right. So guy rolled at 18. And while you saw that the thing was pivoting, you shoot the like a box hydraulic system, and when you shoot it, oh, here we go. He's coming back. All right. Okay, guy, can you hear me?
Oh, it says 18.
Yeah, he rolled a 18. Okay. So we're just gonna wait for guy. All right. So guy, this is what happens. You shoot a box that functions as the hydraulic
Okay.
system, and
Yes.
and you destroy it. So the machine, when it was rotating, it slows down with like screeching gears, like, and then it stops. It's rotating, and then the guy, Mistletoe, he's looking around, getting mad, and he has a wrench, like a 5-pound wrench, and he bangs the thing like, "Come on, you stupid thing!" And what's it called?
Percussion adjustment.
And then James, go ahead and you see a clear shot to his head if you want to roll. No disadvantage. He's like fumbling around, pissed off, irrational, trying to bang on his machine, trying to get it working.
18.
Okay, you hit. Roll your damage.
11.
Okay, so this is what happened. As he's banging on the thing, you shoot at him, and you hit that back of the metal plate in his head, and what's it called? His face explodes on his protective shield in front of him, and what's it called? He dies, and the announcer, he was like, "Oh, it looks like Mistletoe is out of luck tonight. No dates, no kisses for him. Good night." And then people are yelling out like, "Boo, boo!" And other people are like, "Yeah!" And you hear, "There's it's almost it's almost time to finish up the event, folks. There is 2 teams left, 5 people total. 2 versus 3. Who will win?" And then what's it called? When this happens, all the walls of the platforms, even the mound, the cylinder that Mistletoe was on, lowers, and all the walls are lowering too. Mistletoe is still on fire, and what's it called? James, not James. What's it? Yeah, James. You're seeing that as the walls are coming down the platforms, you're starting to make out like foreheads, even hair and helmets. What's it called? You're seeing your targets slowly start to appear. Do you want to shoot at them before they shoot at you?
Yes.
Okay. So there's 3 people left, and the wall is lowering. What are you shooting? Go ahead and roll. Oh,
16.
I forgot to say too. Gas is coming in around you guys also. It's like a green gas. Well, you can see through it though. But what's it called? It's the gas is coming in from the walls going to the center. And you rolled a 16, you said?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
12.
12. All right, you shoot him and he falls over and he's dead. Guy, you roll your perception? No, I already said this, all right? The pillar is lowering. The pillar is still higher than everything else. There's still the fire from the RPG on what's his name's gun. You could tell it's in range for you to teleport to that same position that he was in if you want to go there. And you could probably use his body as defilade. Like going into where he was sitting for a cockpit.
Yeah, and use the 50 cal as a sniper rifle from a height advantage.
And you have 3 bullets left, right?
Yes.
And 2 people alive because
Knock
James just killed one. All right, so you're gonna teleport to that fire on Mistletoe's body.
Yes.
And when you do that, you land right above him. Spikes from your body stick into him just from you appearing, and your electricity. Believe it or not, the electricity from your thing reactivates the machine.
Oh, good grief.
You could shoot your gun. Roll your mechanics.
14 and 18.
Okay. You can shoot your sniper rifle if you want to at the targets. You have maybe 2 rounds before this thing comes completely down. But what I'm going to do is allow you to be able to see that with your mechanics, you're not going to be able to pivot the machine electronically, but you find the manual latch, you could turn it and pivot it yourself. And then you could shoot
Right.
the anti-aircraft gun. Well, it's not even a crank. It's just a locking clip. You unhinge like, and then now it's free spinning.
Disengage it.
Okay.
Now I'm just going to use the
Sniper rifle.
The rifle.
Okay, so you go ahead. You're seeing your targets. They have no idea you teleported onto Mistletoe. Everybody thinks Mistletoe's dead. The crowd sees you teleport to the fire on Mistletoe, and they cheer. They're like, you even hear, "What just happened?" Go ahead and roll.
Okay. First target. I rolled an ace.
A 1?
Oh, 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
A 1. Here's the C. 50% chance that your
That's total of 7. Huh.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna roll a 50% chance that your muzzle explodes.
Oh,
1 second. 1 second.
it was high for no. Because he rolled low last time.
Don't you hate when you have clear dice that you roll and then they go flying, and since it's
And you
clear, it's
never
hard
know
to
what you're
find?
looking
Yeah.
for.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 50% chance that your muzzle explodes. 86. So the muzzle does not explode. Woo.
Good.
Bad round. Gotta clear it. Somebody
right.
didn't pack this round right.
Yeah, so it's it shoots, no bullet comes out. It's a malfunction drill. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so that's your turn. You're clearing your weapon. Malfunction. You've been rolling your mechanics, so you know how these things work. All right.
Yeah. Mhm.
Now it's those guys' turns, and they're taking a shot at you. So they
They
get.
know I'm up there. They just
Oh, no,
all
no.
of a sudden clicked
No.
up there.
Now they don't know you're up there because you shot. It was a malfunction. Nothing came out. They don't know you're up there. They're shooting at James because
Two
James just shot at 1. So James, here we go. 2 attacks. Does an 11 hit?
No.
All right, and the second shot. Ooh. So that one, okay.
Well, 12 was your dexterity modifier.
All right, so
3.
the first guy took a shot at James, missed. The second guy that took a shot, he had a what's it called, like a plasma rifle, and it just burst in his face. And I rolled a 1, and I rolled a 37 to see if it explodes, and that thing burst in his face, and he's screaming like, ah! He's blind. With that,
He's got a face to yell with.
James, it's your turn. You could get advantage shooting the guy that's blind.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, go ahead and shoot.
Was it 23?
Ooh, okay. You shoot him in the face while he's screaming, ah, and then roll your damage.
8.
8, okay. So you shoot him in the face when he's screaming, and what's it called? That bullet, you get him like, and you see the hole come out in the back of his head, and he falls out and dies. And the last person, it's your turn. You can choose to shoot again.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Let me finish this, okay? That plasma rifle that exploded on his face also caught him on fire from the energy and the plasma. He's on fire with that. So you could, if you wanted to, you could teleport to there.
Yeah, that sounds like an idea. Boom, boom, bamf, bamf.
Actually, if you teleport to him, you'll be right next to his partner.
Okay.
So you could do the electric boogaloo. Is that what you're looking to?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you teleport next to the guy that is on fire with like a green fire from the plasma gun bursting on him. It still counts as fire for you. You teleport right there. You're next to the other guy. And
right. So the electric boogaloo does. Come on, where did it go now? I just had the bloody thing. There we go. It's a D20 plus 4, so that is a 17 to hit.
Okay, that hits. And go ahead and roll your damage.
D10 plus 4 and 3 are 7. So, come on. So 7 and 7 are 14.
That's damage? Okay. Ooh. Alright, so you electrocute him. But this is the thing, alright? He didn't know you were there. He's shooting at James. James shot his friend, and then what's it called? The gun exploded. Caught on fire.
Yeah.
James shot his friend. You teleport to him. The guy is still aiming it at James, and you electric boogaloo him from behind, and he
Yeah.
fries like, "Ah!" And then what's it called? How much damage did you say? It was a lot.
14.
14.
Okay, like in Scanners, his head explodes, and
Okay.
and then everyone is silent. The whole arena is silent, and we're gonna stop it right here.
What I'm going to do while the arena is silent,
Okay.
you said you were going to stop, but I just want to do one quick thing.
Yeah.
I'll take a bow.
Okay, all right. You take a bow, and then we stop it right there. Yeah, the whole arena is silent. All right, and wow, we're gonna get into this next week, and I'm gonna show Rebecca and Ultra the beginning of this today.
Oh,
So
Mhm.
they're gonna be like, "What the hell?"
yeah. Somebody blew up his car.
And
He liked that car too.
I'm gonna say it's Ultra's fault for bringing his car. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, game's over. How was the session? I know it was different. I've never played
Yeah.
a D&D game like this before.
No, it's
It was
that'd be interesting, but yeah, it's interesting. It was yeah, I can see something like this as a Minotaur maze in D&D.
okay.
So similar to that. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Very target rich environment,
Yeah, definitely target rich.
and the I can't think of it now. My mind just went totally blank. But yeah, so yeah, as I said, it's one of these ones that I was trying to get some of these other guys to get onto our side.
I kind of figured that.
So hey, the bigger the better, the bigger the better.
Yeah.
So yeah, more cannon fodder.
Yeah. I thought about that too. I thought you were trying to get to there, but I was also looking at it at the interest of them because
Oh yeah, no
you
reason why they would want to.
well you don't know who they are. You don't know how they got here either.
Nope.
The guy died before he got to say what's
Where?
going on. But what's it called? Everybody that you saw except for you guys appeared to be some sort of they looked like they had a violent demeanor about them.
Mercenary type deal.
Or criminals.
Yeah.
Could be a different thing. So like there's no police out here. No
The,
constable. So what happens? How do things work? How does the law work?
Yeah. Who enforces? Make sure nobody gets robbed every night.
And what's it called? So you went through the whole torture scene. I've never done a torture scene before. It was kind of unfair to James' character, but
yeah, I understand.
And then
yeah, and I explained to him after when you left there is that you want to give the SAR, I think it is, search evasion, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you tell them anything they want to hear, and you want to drop in enough truths in there, but be vague enough to where when they check it out, it will check out.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, Sam's his boss. Well, Sam is connected, or Spam, sorry.
Spam.
Spam is connected to
7 of 3.
7 of 3. And so it's theoretically could be his boss if 7 of 3 puts a message through it.
Um.
Um,
Yeah.
but he's not going to. And he had no way of checking it out either. So
Yeah. It was more along the lines of just saying, I don't know, and
Yeah.
not getting anything. That's what hurt him.
right. Yeah.
But I
So-
know, like even in real life, you're not supposed to say anything, but you give your name, serial number,
Oh,
and rank.
but that's not you. You know that's not going to happen.
Yeah. So
Just because there's so many unique ways of getting the information.
yeah, but what's it called? So it's I also didn't treat it fair in the sense of going into the battle with only 5 hit points. But
Yeah,
that's
but I understand that too.
it's
That's the way it was.
I could have. I mean, I wanted to have you guys go into the battle anyways because you were sold to the Emporium. That's what happened.
Right.
So was Ultra Rebecca. That's what the guy said. He said they were sold to the Emporium. And what happened here in this instance was, he was going to kill you guys and get whatever
Okay.
information he could get, but kill you guys. And he was betrayed by the Emporium, so he was going to be stuck in the arena to fight Mistletoe. You were supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
But it's like a whole weird shit going on with the Emporium.
Yeah.
Okay, so but yeah, a little more about the city
It's interesting.
and what's it called? I don't know if I want to tell you this.
No, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Well, let me see. Have you guys figured out what 7 of 3 is yet? What, as in like specifically an item?
Borg.
Huh? No.
Borg. 7 of 9,
Do you
7
want-
of 3.
No. Do you want me to tell you? You want me to tell you?
Yeah, might as well.
I can tell you now, or you could wait till the game. It's up to you.
It's more than likely I'll forget by then.
Okay, you'll probably forget. All right. Robot City is run by a dual quad processor. That's 8 processors. So 7 of 3. There's only 3 out of the 8 left, and it was number 7. So out of the 8 processors, it was number 7. So there's only 3 processors left to operate Robot City. So she's 7 of 3. Number 7 of the remaining 3. It's a
Okay.
dual quad processor, 8 brains. That's all it is.
Okay.
Just a Microsoft, IBM.
The brain of the. Yeah.
That's all it is. Maybe you guys thought I made it so it could have been like Borg, something like way out there, but no, it's literally like the 1990s dual quad processor runs
Right.
Robot City. So 7 of 3 is the 7th
Right.
the 7th
Seventh
CPU, but there's only 3 left.
Right.
And so
Okay.
it's just weird. Kind of like I'm trying to make
yeah.
things a little over the top in the aspect
what
of
the-
it's so simple,
right.
but
What if it goes down to 7 of 2?
yeah, it'll go down to 7 of 2 and then 7 of 1, or maybe you'll run into the other 2 processors. But what do the other 2 processors do? We don't know.
Well,
but it-
one of them can run.
But I wanted to make it weird like that. In the instance of like the psychic pool, when they were explaining, it was a coolant leak filling up the pool, and everybody thought it was like holy water. It was just a coolant leak. Like you sell somebody flavored water and tell them it's an elixir type deal.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
So 7 and 8 is 7 of 3 is just a dual quad processor. That's all it is. Trying to be funny, that's all. And then yeah, so but yeah, I didn't want it to be where it was going to be a repeat adventure. I wanted to throw things off on a different scale, and I don't want
Yeah.
it to be where it's just you fight a mutation and then the monster keeps growing and then the monster keeps growing. Nah, that's that gets old quick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but come on, what's going on here? I'm trying to. I've got a Word file that has my character sheet on it,
Hmm.
and it's not wanting to work right.
Oh.
Let's try. Okay, I've got the MP5 with 20 rounds, with 24 rounds. No, 20 rounds, and the M16 with 24 rounds, and the M50 with 2 rounds.
How did I roll so bad that you guys survived with 5 hit points?
Lucky, it's just I've had those nights too.
I didn't think about that till right now. Like I wasn't giving you guys chances. How did I do that? How did you guys live?
Just lucky, I guess.
Okay.
Beelzebub be praised.
Yeah, no. I bet you the people that watch this are going to be like, "Wait a minute. Did they just do the whole thing with 1 hit point and then 5 hit points and then survive that shit after dying 3 times?"
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Remember,
I
died
hope
twice. We died twice.
was
We both died twice.
yeah. Yeah, huh? Was it enjoyable though? I know
Yeah.
Yeah.
some things get difficult to
Everybody had a
explain. Try to
Right.
visual. It's hard, you know. But, I mean, I
I enjoy having Slash once in a while.
okay. But you guys are enjoying it. You guys are enjoying the story.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna see what happens at the end of this
Well,
event.
the-
You bowed, so everybody went
Yeah.
quiet because they saw you teleport, and then the gun exploded, and dude got shot in the face, and that the fire, the guy
Yeah.
caught on fire from the gun exploding. You teleport to him, and then you electrocute the other guy, and then he gets like
Things just happen. Boom, boom, boom.
yeah. How did you like mistletoe?
Probably a little maniacal, but yeah, it was kind of fun.
Okay, cool. I
The,
want
the percussion adjustment of that AA was interesting. Bang, bang, bang.
oh yeah.
If you want to get a historical, you talked about Kim Jong Un shooting his uncle with one.
Well, he was what's it called? He that plate in the head, you know, he's like fucked up. He's not all there. So he's
Uh-huh.
literally
Oh,
like yeah, he died. He's got brain damage. They brought him back to life. He's just in combat mode. So if something doesn't work, he's like yeah, he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, hey, pull the trigger. Hey, I like to see all the red stuff come out of people.
Yeah. Or green
No.
stuff.
There you go. Banging
Okay.
people.
So yeah, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna watch this tonight and I'm gonna see how it went. I'm not gonna say everything went as planned. No, nothing went as planned, and I was gonna have it where it was gonna be a longer torture session, and I was gonna have it be he brings you back to life. Like that machine was supposed to be what's it called? He kills you, he pushes the button, rejuvenates you. Kills you, pushes the button. That's what he was supposed to do before the fights. And then but you use the electric boogaloo and headbutt him, and then that just I was like, "What? Okay, how do I do this?" I was like, "I'm trying to torture you guys with 1 hit point. Come on."
So it's one of those, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
okay. My God.
Rebecca.
But then
Yeah?
the way you described it, Glenn,
No, go ahead.
the way you described it though is if I was in a cylinder, I wouldn't have gotten the chance to hit him.
It was your limbs, like
Okay.
Oh, okay. No, you're. All right. So
So I imagined I was in a cylinder.
yeah, the room is a can, It's literally
Right.
a can, and all the heavy machinery that you were hearing was the thing being transported. But your question was, how did
No, if I was in a cylinder,
how did you get room to move around in there?
well, not only that, but how would I be able to headbutt him through the cylinder?
Oh no, no, you're all in the cylinder. This it's
Oh,
a
okay, the room
container.
is a cylinder.
The room is a
Deal.
cylinder. It's a container, and it was
Okay.
moving you into positions, and so that's what all the machine noises was.
No problem.
So basically, you were taking your turn to get into the fight, and then when it was your turn to fight, uh, the thing rose up. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, no problem.
yeah, that's what I was trying to explain. So it's hard to describe these things, especially if going with like sci-fi environments and trying to. How do you describe a sci-fi environment in words where you can visualize it? You know.
It's good. But when you said that, I thought I was in a cylinder, like a containment cylinder,
Oh, okay. I
and
yeah.
we both James and I were, and they're each in a containment type cylinder.
Oh no. Okay, so I messed up there.
Yeah,
I was
after
trying to
ahead of my thought of that.
I was trying to say that your hands, because you're amputees, so like your hands are in vices, your limbs are in vices. So
Okay.
James being able to transform his arms, his was fully encased by like a what's it called? Just a
Okay.
custom-made fiberglass. So they didn't
Yeah,
want him
right.
to transform his arms or break free, because they knew that he could change his arms. So
Now, the thing with that is though is that if I would have just done a Blackfire port, I could have probably teleported out of the bonds.
if there was a
Could I?
fire, if there was a fire,
Well, that's one of the attacks. You do the attack, it teleports 3 spaces.
yeah, there is that one. Let me see.
Blackfire port.
Let me see this demon. I know what you're talking about. But let's see this. Yeah. Okay, so
1d10 fire damage, and I can teleport 3 squares.
let's see. Blackfire port. You would have to hit him.
Okay.
So it is a you hurl black flames at your enemy, then you teleport away. You hurl at them. You hurl black flames at them. So in here it's saying you have to throw them.
A range of 2.
Yes. And could this notionally be a breath weapon? Or
Yeah,
is it only
possible.
you throw it? Because it says you hurl black flames, and then you teleport away.
Hey,
That's
dude,
up
I'm
to you.
gonna hurl.
That's
But-
good too. You can get him over because
But you
the point
did
is,
you did have one arm, because I said you were a triple amputee with one arm,
Right.
and your arm was encased, but the other ones were attached at the nubs. And then when you healed after you electrocuted the guy, that's why the machine healed you. Because remember, I was the machine. You got electrocuted, and then it healed you. That machine was
Right.
supposed to kill you, bring you back to life, kill you, bring back. So that's why it healed you again. But yeah. So if you did that, you would have to hit him first.
Okay.
But it says you hurl flames.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Well,
guess.
I'm imagining a ball type deal,
And then
and you
yeah.
throw
right.
it
Now
like a baseball or softball, beach ball.
yeah. So when
It's
you
not-
were in the vice using electric boogaloo, that makes perfect sense. But you wouldn't be able to hurl flames. So
Yeah.
could we make
No,
an
I wouldn't.
exception that say you can hurl flames from your nostrils? Like
No,
No?
that's getting a little ridiculous.
okay,
Like that's getting a little ridiculous.
yeah.
But yeah,
There's nothing wrong with ridiculous.
I blow my nose in your direction.
Well, let's say maybe you can blow flames through your nostrils, but they're not like harmful flames, just like like a lighter.
Yeah.
Little things like that could be cool. But okay, so I'll say the electric boogaloo makes perfect sense in that situation. But if you have to hurl
Mhm.
flames, if you're
Yeah,
in
you need to-
manacles, maybe if you're in manacles, you could go like a little softball throw.
Well, it's only got a range of 10 feet, so
2 feet. Yeah.
yeah, range of 2. So it's
We'll
like
play
a
with
shot
that.
put, right?
We'll play with that. If you're ever a prisoner and you're in handcuffs, manacles, whatever, if your hands are free, you should be able to make fireballs.
Or with my arms, because if I'm in handcuffs, I can still.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. As long as your hands are open. Yeah.
Whatever it was.
Okay.
What's that?
Cool.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. All right. No, that sounds good. And so, we're
But I
gonna
would teleport. I have handcuffs on.
I'm gonna give you guys 400 experience points for the day. I didn't. I know that I said I was gonna go to milestones. That's when they were there. So.
Right.
Well,
I understand.
400 experience.
1,400.
Yeah. 400 experience points for the day. All right. And
Grand total 14.
okay. All right, you guys. I hope you had fun. I'm gonna watch this video. I'll send you guys a link to the video on text and in a couple of minutes, and then